Good morning. Here we go, chat.
Increase specifically in ballot.
Hi, Carol. Hi, Allie. Good morning, everybody. Guys, I'm so happy to be here, but I'm also, like, really sad. Because, like, what do you mean my baby is back at school? I need my camera to be, like, higher. I'm trying to figure out what I could put it on. Sunday was wild. What happened Sunday? Sunday feels like forever ago. Why am I Judy now? White boy, you're gonna have to go look at the last video I posted if you want to know why I'm Judy. There's a story behind it. Good morning! Kaylee always coming in hot with, like, the full government Judith. That's crazy. Good morning, Jolie. Only Judy can judge me. Consider yourself judged. I'm judging everybody. Hello, Finn. It's just screenshots, white boy, is all it is. There's a man on the app who seems to think that he's gonna, like, sue me. And instead of recognizing that my name's not Judy, because my name's always been Emma. Emma is short for Emily. I literally ran for Congress. He was like, "You're Judy from Texas, head of HR." And I was like, sure, I guess. Never even been to Texas. Well, no, that's not true. I have been to Texas. So I drove through Texas once with my dad when I was younger in his truck. I don't remember that because I was little. And then I flew into Dallas-Fort Worth one time. So there's that. Okay, Judy, whatever you say. Yeah, so cat's out of the bag, chat. I've been lying this entire time. I am a woman named Judy, head of HR in Rowlett, Texas. In Rowlett, Texas. Oh, it's you. What does that mean? Damn, Easy. Good morning, my geeky.
Good morning.
I want you to know you made your nephew cry this morning.
Why did my nephew cry this morning?
Because he tried to call you this morning and you didn't answer the phone, and he said, Auntie Kiki doesn't want to talk to me.
Well, that breaks my heart.
So I had to tell him Auntie Kiki was sleeping.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
I was like, Auntie Kiki's just sleeping, Bubby. It's okay. He goes, okay.
Aww, baby.
He was very upset.
Yeah, cancel Kiki, y'all. I was asleep when the boy called. Cancel. It's a cancelable offense.
Were you actually asleep?
Yeah, I was.
Nice. Okay, good. At least you got some sleep. Good morning, Bulldogs. We are great. I don't know how you guys didn't notice my new profile picture. I turned myself into Judge Judy with a Nancy Grace newsroom background.
Only Judy can judge us.
Only Judy can judge y'all. Missouri triumphs. Ooh, yeah. Like, let's go over the elections last night. Abdul Sayed won, beat Haley Stevens. So he beat millions of dollars.
Pretty handedly.
Huh?
Pretty handedly beat her.
Yeah. Like, how much APAC money did Haley Stevens get? Let's see. APAC.
30 million, I want to say?
Tracker. Yeah, he beat millions of dollars in APAC money. Abdul El Sayed, yeah. Let's see. I am very excited.
I don't say it very often. W Michigan.
W Michigan. A lot of Democrats won bigly in Michigan, actually.
You know what I think, though? I think that your entire chat doesn't fucking love you. What do you mean you've been live for this long? You're only at 600 likes, y'all?
Guys, we've been live for 5 minutes. What are we doing? Damn, that's crazy.
100 likes.
I've been off. Took some time off. Cut you bitches some slack. Tell a friend to tell a friend. She's back.
You guys You never take her to Bangladesh. It's like you don't care.
All right, I'm going to let Carol come up for just a minute. They're going to tell us about Missouri wins. Hi.
Hey, yo.
Tell us about Missouri.
So, there was two amendments that we were voting on that we really wanted to not pass, and both of them didn't pass.
W, you want to tell us what those were?
Yes. So, Amendment 4... I need to refresh myself. Hang on a moment.
I'm so glad you're here to talk about this, because this was actually on my list of things to talk about today.
Yes. Okay. Can we actually find it here? Continue talking about whatever while I look up. Sorry.
No, you're totally fine. I was trying to find Haley Stevens on APAC Tracker. Didn't there used to be like a fucking search bar on here? I'm just gonna type it in. Because I wanted to see how much money she got. Oh, Finn, that was last week, or the week before last. That was last time I was live. Oh my god. $35,849,713 given to Haley Stevens. That's insane. Like, that makes me want to throw up.
Okay.
Dean,
I
we are cool. What?
I have refreshed myself.
Go ahead.
So, Amendment 4 essentially was going to phase out income tax, but also give power to the Missouri government to increase and whatever on sales and use tax. So that would have disproportionately affected a lot of Missourians in terms of like people who don't really make too much would essentially be paying more in taxes than they would have with income tax.
Well, okay. Good to know.
Mm-hmm. And then with Amendment 5, in the Missouri Constitution, there is a way for Missourians to petition to, and if I'm wrong on this, chat, please correct me, to petition to change an amendment in the Missouri Constitution. It would essentially, a certain amount of people need to sign this petition, and then it would come up for a vote for all of Missouri. Now, what Amendment 5 would have done is each district would have had to have a majority of people sign the petition. And that's virtually impossible. Because every single district does not agree with each other.
Right. It's Missouri.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't call it Missouri for nothing.
I always say I live in a constant state of Missouri.
So off topic here, Dean, I get a lot of flack for this shirt, but here's what I need you guys to understand if you're new here. I don't know what this means. To me, this is just a New York shirt. My brother lives in New York City. I don't sports ball in any capacity. I don't know shit about shit. Y'all should have been here for the live stream where people were putting up like the labels of like sports teams and I was guessing them. That's how the Tallahassee Flickas was born. And there is an account called the Tallahassee Flickas that stalks me around this app. I'm the owner of the Tallahassee Flickas, and we are out of the coast of Boise, Idaho. So yeah, we're still cool. I don't know what this shirt is, but apparently I need to burn it, according to everybody that's ever talked to me about it. Dude, Fax has. I'm taking it off right now. I'm changing my shirt, chat. Hold on.
Wait, hang on. Emma, you don't have to. Because now that can represent the women's pro baseball league team out of New York.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you don't support a home run with a three-pointer with a hole in one?
Exactly.
What did you just say to me?
That you don't support touchdowns in the basket.
I feel like I'm being threatened. I'm dropping everybody. All right, I love you guys. We're gonna get into some MAGA hunting. I love you both. Bye.
I was just
Oh shit! Sorry, Geeky. I just hit the disconnect all button. I'm sorry. I love you. I'm sorry. Hi guys. Make sure we're tap the screen sharing the live. We've been live for 10 minutes chatting. There's only 2,000 likes. Do I need to call in backups to yell at you? Because apparently Geeky yelling at you wasn't enough. I think you guys like it when Jess yells at you. And I will call her. I'll call her right now and tell her to come yell at this chat. Grizzly, I love you, but I'm trying not to have too many friendlies up. I let Caro up to come tell us about the big wins in Missouri. Geeky came up and did like a mod announcement for me. But if I let friendlies up, it just tanks the live, guys. I haven't been live for like the past like two-ish, 3-ish weeks of the summer, so I really need to hit my goal, which means like I cannot tank the live by letting friendlies up. I love you guys so much. If you guys want friendly hour, let's go ahead and go to the link trees in the bio, donate $1 and change to the $1 and change train for change. Remember, this goal is a little hefty. This isn't our usual goal. This is enough to keep the show going, the lights on, and get me to Minnesota, where we are going to be protesting. We're going to be counter-protesting Jake Lang's racist protest. That's what we're going to be doing. All right, chat. So let's tap on the screen. I'm on my backup right now. I'm helping you guys tap. We got to get these likes caught up or else I can't go MAGA hunting. I get it, Grizzly. I do. I really, truly do. But you're not even a mod, man. Thank you, though. I appreciate you. Judy's going on the Reddit. Fuck. I was trying to stay off the Reddit. All right, guys, and if you guys are over on the Twitch and the tube of yous, make sure that you are doing all of the good things over there. Leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, chit chat in the comments. If you disagree with anything on the background, use the call-in number at the bottom of your screen. I should probably open up the phone line. That would be helpful if you guys are trying to call in, wouldn't it? I do this every time. Every time. Wait for me. I'm coming. Wait. Anyway, sorry. Geeky, thank you for the $9.99 for Let's Start Strong, $10 and change train. All right, there we go. We have started off the dollar and change train with $9.99. Let's fucking go, chat. You're going on Reddit for anti-NB behavior you just showed by simply dropping Geeky. I dropped everybody. I didn't just drop Geeky. I dropped everyone. Good morning, Carrie. Hi, guys. Let's make sure we tap the screen, share the live. There's 114 friends in here. Let's fucking go. We've been live for 13 minutes. We're almost caught up. We're at 11,000 likes. You guys could do it. Good morning, Garage Engineer. Hi, Allison. Emma, did you hear Trump was pissed about the vandalism case being dropped? Of course he is, because he swears up and down it was vandalism and not his guy that he hired on a no-bid contract doing a bad job. No, we have not covered North Carolina yet. I actually need to pull some stuff up right now. I'm trying to catch up the likes. Not Groupon, Jesus. Ground News, thank you. Thoughts on the Fauci stuff? What is there to think about the Fauci stuff? Dr. Fauci did the best he could in a global pandemic, and there's 0 charges that could be brought against him because there's nothing to charge him with. They've released some diary as if it's like a smoking gun, when in reality it's just a guy talking about himself in his diary. Have you read it, Zerks? Here, let's pull it up together. It's so funny. Zerks, this is what's wild, chat. Zerks in the chat is proving the entire point. Dude was getting a hard-on for being famous. So this man actively every day went on television and said, hey guys, this is a deadly virus. This is going to kill millions of people. We need to social distance. We need to mask up, and then pushed the vaccine after Donald Trump did Operation Warp Speed to get it created quickly, right? He did everything publicly to save lives. And in his personal diary, he went, oh man, it's kind of cool that I'm famous and a lot of people are talking about me. And you guys think that's some sort of gotcha moment? How is that a gotcha moment that in his personal diary, he was like, look at all these people talking about science and scientists. And look at me being the one they're talking about. While publicly saying, please wear masks and social distance to save lives. You know what he could have done, Zerks? Instead, he could have wrote in his diary, these people really need to mask and social distance to save lives, but I like to get on television and talk about how famous I am and how without me people would have nothing. Oh wait, that's our president. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird how every time Fauci took the stage, he was trying to save lives, but every time Donald Trump takes the stage while people are dying in Iran, we're killing kids in Palestine, he's like, once I'm out of office, you guys are going to have no money. You're just going to be broke without me because I'm just the greatest thing to ever exist. I'm the greatest president. I've had three terms so far, and I'm going to go for a fourth. What are we talking about? What are we talking about, Zerks? Like... The way, the inability for you guys to be able to, like, think about things and how they truly, like, affect stuff is wild, right? The way you guys, like, are just like, okay, so, hey, we're at war in Iran. We just dropped a 2,000-pound bomb on a familial home where we killed a mother, a father, their 2-year-old son, and pulled their other 2 kids out of the rubble, right? In a place where there's no military installments, there was no military personnel, that's a problem. But like Fauci wrote in his diary, I'm famous. Let's string him up, hang him. The gallows with Fauci. Like, make it make sense. It just doesn't make sense. I did see the Russian drone target a civilian, and I saw a bunch of people who are Trump supporters in the comments going, and there are people every day who just want to talk about Trump like this isn't happening. We are also committing war crimes, chat. We dropped a bomb on a residential home in Iran, killing a 2-year-old and pulling 2 other children alive out of the rubble. That is a war crime. So now Israel, Russia, and the United States are just doing war crimes. That's the timeline that we live in. Meanwhile, we've got Todd Blanche. Zerks, you won't come up here. Like, you won't come up here and have an actual conversation. You're going to wind up getting muted in the chat for not coming up here, so I'm not worried about it. Because that's what we do here, right? You get 2 invitations, and if you don't accept the invitations, you just lose your First Amendment. But, like, here's the thing. We've got Todd Blanche on a leaked phone call with the faith leaders in freaking, in the White House saying things like this. Let's talk about this for a second, guys. Hold on, let me play this for you. I have it on my phone. I haven't had time to email it to myself.
Protecting religious liberty, justice in the government when it comes to protecting religious liberty. And we're not done. We have a lot of work to do with some of the policies around pro-life and some of the pro-abortion work that the Biden administration and the Justice Department allowed to happen. Some of that is taking longer than we want, but rest assured that we're working, hand in hand with HHS and the FDA and the White House and President Trump's team to get permanent solutions so that the Dobbs decision becomes permanent in every single state. So that means that if states are allowing, if states have said we are going to protect the unborn and we're going to protect every life from the moment of conception, we're putting practices and policies in place so that other states and other organizations can't attack that, and they can't, do things like they're doing with mailing in mail order drugs and things like that. And it's a process that takes a lot of time, and that's why it's been 19 months and we don't have complete victory yet, but we will have victory, and victory will be soon, and it will be permanent. Justice in the government when it comes.
So here's the thing, right? So I want you guys to really listen to what he said, right? So he said that he wants to make the Dobbs decision permanent in every state. And then he followed up with talking about mail-in abortion drugs, right? So let's say, 1 second. Let's say that he was just talking about abortion pills being mailed to states in which abortion is banned, right? The entire reason that we overturned Roe v. Wade was to give the rights back to the states. So if the federal government is going to step in any capacity to violate the states' rights, then that's a problem, right? If these states don't want these abortion pills mailed to their state specifically, they need to pass legislation against that, not the federal government. But personally, what I think is that he wants to implement the Dobbs decision in every single state, not just the ones that are accepting mail-in abortion pills, which would be a national abortion ban. Now, I see Mike Brandon is chirping in the chat. Let's see. So let's look over it. He says he says, why is there income inequality in blue states? So I don't know what you mean by income inequality. I guess you would first have to prove the fact that that's a thing that is happening. But things that you have to understand is there are studies about this, right? So when I Googled it for you, the first thing that came up was a study from Berkeley Economy and Society Initiative. And it says here that liberal-leaning states governed by Democrats have faced criticism in recent years for their high cost of living, yet we are unaware of analysis that digs into the extent to which blue states are truly less affordable than red and purple states, and why. This is important to understand. Unaffordability is driving out migration from blue states to more affordable parts of the country. Cost of living was principal concern for voters in 2024, with inflation concerns driving Republican votes. Republicans made significant gains between 2020 and 2024 in major states and cited governed in cities governed by Democrats. The blue state affordability challenge is real. Our analysis suggests that blue states tend to have a significantly higher cost of living than purple and red states, a pattern that's been consistent for 15 years. Housing is the principal driver of red-blue cost of living divide, with utilities playing a more modest role. Well, hi, Peach. A combination of high demand for housing and restrictions on supply that lead to shortage drive high housing costs in blue states. So let's see. Let's look at the figures here. Hello? Hold on. Oh my gosh, sorry. This chalk of a boy is an attention hog. What is this? The reality of life on Earth is whenever it has power, it can do whatever they want, and powerless people cope. He's so pretty. I thank you. So let's see. Journey! Sorry, my dog's barking. Try to get to the meat and potatoes of this. Give me just a second. This is about cost of living. So what drives higher costs in blue states? Let's see. Housing, utilities, goods, and services. Blue states are higher cost than purple and red states across each category. The difference is, however, much more dramatic for housing and utilities. For goods and services, as of 2023, blue states were only 7% and 6%, respectively, more costly than red states. Housing and utilities, 52% and 45%. Housing and utilities account for 33% of America's total expenditures. So one of the factors for higher cost of housing and utilities is environmental regulations and policies that promote clean energy, because these things cost more money to implement and to take care of, but they also have significant benefits that improve public health and promote clean energy development. People tend to spend a much higher percentage of income on housing than utilities. Housing accounts for a much greater share of overall cost of living gap between red and blue states and utilities, which is why, like, for example, Indiana would have far less clean environmental factors than California. Let's see, when it comes to housing, first thing to note is the red-blue cost divide is that a substantial portion is driven by variation in income and opportunities. Blue states are more likely than red states to have large metro areas that produce high incomes and strong housing demands. In 2023, the average blue state had a median household income of around $87,000 compared to $69,000 in the average red state. Large metro areas that generate agglomeration advantages for firms and workers are a huge benefit for blue states and to the country as a whole. Throughout American history, people have migrated from poorer, more rural areas to cities and suburbs to chase higher wages and greater opportunity. So yeah, of course there's going to be a fucking income disparity when in rural America, we're over here making $10 an hour, and in places like California, minimum wage is $18. What are we talking about? Texas also has the most land outside of California, Mike Brandon. What do you mean? What state has the most metro areas? America. And you'd be wrong. New York is number 1. Let's see. Oh no, these are just metro areas. Who has the most? But yeah, so I mean, it looks like Dallas Fort Worth is really the only metro area that's considered in Texas. Hold on, that can't be right. Let's see. So there are 25 metro areas in California. Geeky, I'm sorry, I can't let any friendlies up right now. We've got to knock out this goal before I let friendlies up. And there's 26 in Texas. Texas beats California by 1, brother. Texas. What do you mean? Hello? Why is that so loud? Jamie, thank you for the $1.01 because I'm low, but $1.01. Thank you so much. Every little bit helps, guys. We are all struggling here. We're struggling together. Oop. Let's see. Texas can't handle 2 inches of snow. Why? Mike, we literally went over why blue states have higher unemployment rates just the other day. I already cooked you on that. I don't know what you mean. I'm going by PDC, Texas has 4, California has 5. Thank you, Shorn. Like, red states have terrible jobs. Like, blue states require higher education and they have higher paying jobs, right? Because they incentivize people to do these things by paying more. Then on top of that, like we're losing jobs. So even like basic, like even if you don't have the education and you work like a manufacturing job, say in like California, right? You're losing more of those jobs because the Trump administration is losing you manufacturing jobs because of tariffs. He said he was going to bring manufacturing jobs back and all he's done is lost them. Like, make it make sense. It doesn't matter if there's more manufacturing investment in Texas if there's not more manufacturing jobs because Trump is losing them because of his poor policies. I do like Andy Beshear, yes. As a neighbor of Kentucky, I do like Andy Beshear. What are we doing here? Let's see. Oh, all right, guys, keep it up. You guys are killing it. 44,000 likes. Let's fucking go, chat. Did you see my comment about him being muted? Trump did not decrease the deficit in 2025. He actually added $4 trillion to the debt, Mike, through the Big Beautiful Bill. The Big Beautiful Bill passed in 2025. What do you mean? Here, Mike, I'm going to give you an invite. Here's another invite. Okay, so now I need you to prove that Trump lowered the deficit in 2025.
I'll just Google it.
Just Google it. Okay. Did Trump lower the deficit in 2025?
Well, you want to say that the deficit decreased in 2025.
What?
Did the deficit decrease
It's
in
the same thing.
2025?
Did Trump lower the deficit is the same thing as did the deficit lower in 2025. I just asked.
Okay, fine.
So what's the difference between debt and deficit?
Well, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about deficit.
Right, but deficit adds to the debt, does it not?
Well, you have to lower the deficit before you can lower debt.
That's wildly not true. Because if you don't have a deficit at the end of the year, it doesn't add to the debt. Which doesn't raise the debt and doesn't lower the debt. And if you have a surplus at the end of the year, it would lower it. Would it not? Again, what's the difference? So, Mike, what's the difference? What's the difference between debt and deficit, brother? Come on. You're going to want to unmute. We're not going to talk about grossly deflecting from any of our last conversations where you got cooked. We're going to stay on topic this time.
Yeah, let's stay on topic. Let's not talk about
What's the
debt,
difference
okay?
between debt and deficit?
We're not talking about debt. You're going to deflect to debt.
Deficit adds to debt. What is the difference between debt and deficit?
I'll answer your question, but the
You don't get to ask me a question before you answer my question. You could ask me a question after you answer my question, because I asked you a question first. It's wild work. Anyway, chat, let's get to MAGA hunting. Let's fucking go. Ooh. If you guys haven't gone to your local AMC theater to watch Hadestown, what are you doing? Because honestly, great movie. Oh my god, guys, I want you guys to know, I am doing well. What answer came up when I Googled? So it comes up with the deficit tracker, right? And this goes month by month. So like the June 2025 deficit was lower, was 57% lower than in June of 2024, because June 2024, the U.S. Department of Education recorded a one-time increase of money. And this is why I was asking him specifically, what is the difference between deficit and debt, right? Because normally if we run a deficit at the end of the month, okay, that gets added on to the next month. If we don't make more money to make up for that deficit by the end of the fiscal year, that deficit becomes part of the debt. So that's the thing, right? The deficit may have been lower, but at the end of the year, are we breaking even? Are we actually lowering the debt, or are we adding on to the debt? The fiscal year for 2025 will end this September. Well, for 2026 will end this September. And it's going to have more debt added to it because of the big, beautiful bill. So, the big, beautiful bill was like $4 trillion added to our debt. All right, let's see what these guys are saying. Yeah, it's like $4 trillion, Shorn. And that was just one bill. That was just one piece of legislation. Why don't I have a courtroom background is fucking crazy. It's so funny. Because I couldn't find one. People might think I'm actually trying to be a judge, and then I'm not doing that at all, so.
No. You're over 18, right? Cool.
Yeah, man, I'm 51.
Yeah, right on. Welcome up. Are you an educated leftist? That's all I want to know.
I will blow your mind with this one. So I grew up conservative. I joined the army.
Alrighty.
I use my.
I don't want to hear another life
He
story.
grew
for
up
the
a
rest of
poor
my
black
fucking life.
child.
Retired vet. You feel like answering some pop quiz questions, buddy?
Sure, let's go.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's go. I like that. Retired vet is up and at him early this morning. He's ready to fucking answer any questions I might ask him. What do you think I'm going to ask you about, retired vet?
I don't do hypotheticals. Just ask what you need to.
Why are they like
Well, you know what, man? I don't do douchebag. Get the fuck.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Is he still in Valor? He was very soft-spoken this morning.
I
Wow.
was trying to be nice
sounds
to him.
like
I
He was
stolen
waiting for
valor.
his chance.
But if he's going to get shitty with me,
He
fuck him.
wasn't even shitty, guys.
But Big Al, I don't have any questions you can answer, bro. That's the problem. They're just basic civics questions that I'm asking.
Well, if you watched any of what they were doing with that party, they had all these young women.
What's
and
up,
they
my
were
niggers? Always remember, loud isn't
Jesus
always right.
Christ.
There was these young women who were on there, and they were like, well, we're going to win if we get to everybody on social media. So they were using women who were like in their early 20s, and they were at the conference, and they're like, gosh, we're going to win if we get everybody on social media pushing these narratives. But you know what? They took it into the workplace too. And they took it all over the workplace, and so that it
What are they
becomes a
talking
popular thing. on
figure out what
social
they're talking
media
about before I
and
join.
at work. People get burnt out on it. Nobody wants to hear about it at work 24/7 on
They're
who
really
you
loud,
should be
actually. Okay,
voting
here we go.
for.
You should be able to make up your own mind. What's going on, Kabuki?
Yes. Yeah, you're right.
Well, I think some people just don't. I mean, how many people in this country don't vote? A shit ton, right? I mean,
Too many.
Yeah, a lot of people don't vote.
Hey,
Over
what's
half of
going on,
people
sir?
don't vote. I
What's
think that was
that?
the last time I checked.
You were
I
a
have
secret for about
reasons.
30 seconds, and then you started talking.
You just had to open your mouth.
Good to know
People
I'm
have
known.
reasons why they don't vote, but nobody wants to hear their life story either.
I've heard a lot of
Exactly.
life stories that last me the rest of my fucking life. Believe me.
Is this a Discord
I
call now?
don't care to hear any more life stories.
I mean, nobody even wants to know why I'm K Baby's butt zit.
unless it's Kimmy. Kimmy can tell me anything she
Kimmy,
wants.
now I can get on board with that as well.
So this one time at band camp,
Oh, you've got my attention.
Not a flute.
Did it have something to do with the
She
skin
muted up.
therapy
That
that
was
you
Sarah.
did?
And then
Oh, we might have an op chat. Hi, Tex. Are you a Trump supporter?
No, I'm liberal.
Oh, well, I am just looking for Trump supporters. I hope you have a lovely day.
I'm a Trump supporter. I lied.
How old are you?
I'm middle-aged.
How old
Texas.
is middle-aged?
Good old Texas boy. Middle-aged. You know what that means.
I need to
Well-
verify your age for TikTok, or I just have to boot you, man. So do you want to be
Well over 21.
Okay, great. I'm 34. How old are you, Tex?
I'm around there.
Wonderful.
Middle-aged. Well, take the average age divided by 2. So 78 divided by 2, 39.
What
I
would you like
believe.
to talk about today?
How great the country is.
I wouldn't call it great. What's great about the country?
Well, it's the best one ever.
Okay, so sure, America is
You
the best
want
country
some
in your
statistics?
opinion.
Do you
Right.
think I'm not capable of statistics?
Do you still support Donald Trump in
No, don't move the goalpost.
Jesus fucking Christ, Tex. Have a good one.
that's why I'm retired
My
now. I couldn't
fucking
work
God.
for someone else. Shit.
I never could do that.
Okay, Tex. I want to talk about why you still support
No,
Trump.
that was mad disrespectful.
I'm going to be disrespectful again.
I would
You don't
never
know the
do
topic.
that.
10, 9, 8.
What's the topic now? You keep shifting
Do
it.
you still support Trump August 5th of 2026?
Yes.
Why?
Well, you asked me why. I think it's the greatest country ever.
I'm
You
talking
didn't
about
think I
Trump.
have statistics.
I don't
Yeah,
care
you're
about your
winning the
statistics.
goalpost.
Tex, I don't care about your stats on the country of America.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
trying to talk about politics here, Tex. And if you
Well,
don't
then
want to
why
talk
did
about
you
politics,
ask me,
have a
ma'am?
lovely day, Tex.
I'll talk.
What are we doing? This is what I come back to, chat. Hold on. Why do you still support Trump in 2026?
Because he's the leader of the greatest country of all time.
What has he done to help the country?
He leads a $33 trillion economy.
Prove that.
Our economy is $33 trillion.
How did it get there, though? Is it
minority.
because of Trump that we're at $33 trillion?
Do you disagree that he leads an economy worth $33 trillion?
Is that what I said? Repeat the question I just asked you.
I'm not doing your homework for you, ma'am. You can do your own goddamn homework.
You know our economy is not worth $33 trillion. What you're talking about is the debt that we're in, right? Do you recognize that?
Our GDP is $33 trillion, ma'am.
Show that. Prove that. Prove that.
And you know what second place is? China at 21. And if you factor per capita GDP, we're at 100,000 per person, and China's at 17. So we are 7 times more GDP per capita than the second.
He's just saying things, chat. I'm done. He's literally just saying things. He's not like entertaining the conversation at all. He's just saying words. He's just saying words. So no, our GDP is actually $32 trillion, not $33 trillion. $33 trillion is the amount of debt that we are in. Since Donald Trump has taken office, let's see, what is the GDP quarterly since Trump took office? All right, so let's see. In quarter one, we had a 0.6% GDP decline driven by a surge in imports ahead of tariff implementations. In quarter two, we had a 3.8% rebound supported by stronger consumer spending. In quarter three, it was up 4.4% growth led by consumer spending, investment, and exports. And then by quarter four, it dropped again to 0.5%. This was flatter spending and inventory adjustments. Quarter one of 2026, 2.1%. This was boosted by business investment and exports. And quarter two of 2026 was 1.5%, down again because this reflects steady consumer spending offset by rising imports and trade drags due to things like tariffs and the Iranian war. Like, fucking A, dude. Like, I'm asking you specifically, what has Trump done to the GDP? And he's like, are you saying he's not the commander-in-chief of the $33 trillion GDP? Go debate bro somewhere else, Tex. I don't care. Like, I don't care. Tex, you don't get to say things in my chat. Bye, Tex. Why is inflation up? Why are job numbers down? Why are all of these things happening if this is a great economy? This guy's always, I mean, he's rage baity, but he's kind of funny. So let's go see what he's talking about today. Good morning, Twizzle.
Are you ready?
Nah.
Are you scared of me?
Once you get a haircut.
Scared of me is hilarious.
No, I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of no man.
Prove it.
What you want me to talk about?
Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Hell nah.
Why not?
Because that motherfucker a pedophile.
Can you just define that real quick for everybody?
Someone that likes little kids.
What's a little kid?
Hi, Span.
Someone that's under 18.
What's a minor? Want to try that again?
The guests are
No, it's the
echoing?
same thing.
No.
So you think anyone that's 17 or younger is a minor and not...
Trying to actually legalize the age of consent to 15.
So you think that's still chill, though? If he was with a 15-year-old?
Precisely.
Oh, my God.
What's the argument that it's not?
Goes to show.
What's the argument that it's not?
Goes to show if the shoe fits.
I take everything I said back. He's not funny at all.
I don't know how to answer that, so I'm just going to say if the shoe fits. I don't know how to rebuttal this nigga because he's too smart for me.
Whoa, watch your mouth.
Or what?
Nope. I saw one of his lives one time where it looked like he was just trying to rage bait about like being a dating coach, and I thought that was funny, and this is not funny. This is not funny. I don't like this. This is not funny. He's also incredibly A-list. Oh, I did not know that. Void, I'm so sorry. Roll the dice. I got this timeline. Someone turned CERN back on, and I don't know. Throw a raccoon in it or something. Get us off this ride. At this point, I will take a look. I literally said that to my husband. I was like, can we turn CERN back on and, like, get off this timeline? He was like, but what if it puts us in a worse timeline? I was like, I don't know if we could get worser than this. We love lobotomies from the TikTok shop. My lobotomy is actually in the mail. On its way here. I ordered my lobotomy off the TikTok shop. We got a few more years for CERN to be back on. Yeah, someone was live and he said some of the things about... Oh, gross. I don't like any of this. Let's see what we could find on the TikTok streets. Guys, at this point, I just want to, like, I literally... Do you want Crystal's live where she was calling it TikTok? The TikTok shop? I was not. I will let the Burb come say hello. Hi, Burb!
That was one of the funniest 180s I've ever seen in the history of TikTok, and I need to know that right now. Let's check out this guy. He's got a range when he's funny. Says weird shit about fucking children. Y'all know that meme from Arrested Development where he's like, I don't know what I expected. That was amazing.
Well, because the last time I saw him live...
The one where like, I made a terrible mistake.
Yeah, because like the last time I saw him live, he was just trying to like rage bait about being like a marriage coach. And like he was just like, oh yeah, women deserve to be in the kitchen. Bye babe, love you, have a great day at work. And it was like super rage baity and kind of funny because he's like talking about his wife going to work while trying to be like a misogynist on the internet. And I thought that shit was hilarious, right? I was like, you're gross, but like the way you're living your life is in hypocrisy is fucking hilarious. But saying that Donald Trump could be with a 15-year-old girl and that's not pedophilia, not funny. I take everything I said back. Immediately not funny.
My current weird obsession topic is the fact that Dependas now have a commission inside the executive branch. Dependas is a word I'm going to have to explain to civilians. So military spouses, love them. Y'all are doing the Lord fucking work. We can't do what we do without you in the military. Flat out. Nothing but love in all of my body for military spouses. A dependent is not that. A dependent is a military spouse who goes to the next level and tries to get respect and accolades based on whatever position their partner is in. Like the very much you will address me about my husband Frank type and expect to lose shit. That's a dependent.
The time they go to the grocery store and they're like, you better address me properly.
So if you're not aware, a few days ago, President Trump started a commission on military spouses, and who did he choose as the head? Pete Hegseth's wife, who then spoke about the hardships of having to move around the country with your spouse when they deploy. Meanwhile, Petey Boy was the National Guardsman, so she never had to do that shit. And then also the other commission chair is I forget the senator, the plumber senator that's also now in charge of Homeland Security. That guy. They made his wife the other commission chair. He's never served at all. He's quite literally never served. Mark Twain. They made Mark Twain's wife the co-chair. That man has never served. Period. So she knows literally nothing about being a military spouse.
You know what, chat? At this point, I'm going back to sleep, and you guys could just watch me take a nap. This is not fun here. Hi, Jess.
Hi. Hello. Hi, best friend. So I am officially fired from my job.
What?
Yeah, I got fired today. Bitch, I fired myself because I'm tired of myself.
I was like, wait, you own your own business.
I'm like, ma'am, you're self-employed. The fuck?
Crow and I, you just broke Crow and I both. We were like, when did Jess get a job? We were
you know that gif of the woman with the math going past her face? That was me for a second. I was just like, wait.
Crow and I were just staring at each other as math equations flew by like...
Oh no! I got you.
You really did. And I was just like, what? Hello? So you quit?
I was serious.
You quit is what happened actually. Hashtag math jizz. Oh no.
Yeah, we just make up stories, so whatever.
Were you also harassed by a group of white women on the internet?
Yes.
Yes,
Crow.
You've been harassed by a group of white women on the internet. Ask Crow and friends if representation is right for you. You may be entitled to damages.
You may be entitled to damages. All right, Crystal. Crystal sent me a truth Wayne County, Detroit, in Michigan, is one of the most corrupt voting areas in the United States, if not the world. It is strictly third world. Miracles happen in Wayne County, including more votes being cast than there are voters, by a lot. Therefore, the communist, who is not liked in Detroit, is potentially in voter count trouble. The radical left socialist has a real shot, and don't discount all of those fake mail-in ballots that will surprisingly show up at the last moment. Get ready for another rigged E-word. In November, we must vote for Mike Rogers and make Michigan too big to rig. God bless America. President DJT.
Wait, did he say R word or did he actually say it?
E-word, not R word. Because I can't say that on
Oh.
rigged E-word.
Wow, he did say it.
Well,
he says it all the time.
He says it all the time, but if I say it on TikTok, I'm going to get flagged for voter
That's
integrity.
ridiculous. Oh, okay. That makes
Like, have you noticed how many people get clapped for like misinformation just for playing his speeches?
Right.
Yeah.
E-word, election, guys. We're talking
Can I
about
tell you
election
guys?
integrity.
Can I tell you guys?
I promise you.
Don't show people your
Why? Nobody's talking to me. Thank you so much. Why does my Ziggy think we're friends?
Hey,
Like,
Ziggy,
it's a
play
new
Baby
Ziggy.
Shark.
Nope, you're in my ear and I'm in my car. So hold on. Last night I'm going into my bed to go to sleep and I'm calling the dogs. I'm like, Roxy, Willow. Ziggy goes, hey, how can I help you? And I was like, I wasn't talking to you. And she goes, oh, ouch. And I'm like, well, do you respond to... She goes, no, I only respond to the name you've given me. And I was like, oh, that's weird. I was talking to my dogs. She goes, yeah, that makes sense. They're probably better conversationalists than I am anyway. What? Baby, go to sleep.
Ziggy, do we need to call somebody for you? Because that sounds very, very sad.
No, Ziggy gaslit me yesterday, and the chat was witness to it. She told me that the plants want to listen to her voice better than they want to listen to mine. And then when I asked her about it, she was like, no, that's not gaslighting. It's just self-deprecating humor. Sorry, that joke landed wrong. And everybody in the Discord was like, what the fuck?
Your Ziggy is too sentient for me. Someone's trapped in there. Someone is actually trapped in there.
Y'all want to know the highlight of my brief TikTok week since I have such limited time since I'm in office?
Sure.
I got to teach Crystal about semen trees.
I'm going back to bed, chat. Whoa, Pete.
It's called a Bradford pear tree. They were very popular in the 60s. They planted them all over the country, and then in the spring when they bloom, they stopped like what I just said.
The reason I got fired today, I can't quit my job. The reason I got fired today is because I don't have any dry shampoo. And somebody called my boss and told them I can't go to work without dry shampoo anymore.
I'm sorry, Jess, I've broken Emma. She's not responding right now. She's upset.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix it, but I really ran out of dry shampoo.
How did we get there? If you're wondering how we got there, Crystal, how we got there is Crystal was listening to Trump's speech, and he said, Democrat cities all smell terrible. And I'm like, wait, he has a point. All right, I have heard about these trees.
All right, guys. It was fun. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll go back to bed.
I might be dying.
Okay. I'm gonna have to hit a reset after this, guys.
Hey, I'm not a singer. I just spoke up. I would just like to say for the record that I'm not the one who broke Emma. I'm not the one spreading chaos. It's all the bird. He's an agent of chaos and the devil. Goodbye.
Well, I just want to put it out there that I think that I accomplished more than that this morning because I broke both of them at the same time.
AI said people discussing dry shampoo and tree jizz. No!
Good job, AI. Good job. I give you a gold star today.
No. You guys, this is me right now.
Wait, did you know that bees also jizz? It's called royal jelly.
I don't think I could live without you.
You love me more than.
Where is it? Hold on.
No, it's not called sap. It's called royal jelly. It's white.
That is true. We did also learn about ghost sticks last night. It was amazing.
This is me right now, guys. God damn it. Why is there music on this? Stop it!
No, don't do that!
That's me. No, don't do that! What are you
Look
doing?
up royal jelly, Emma.
Royal jelly?
Yep, I don't think you're ready.
For this jelly?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, Peach. No, hey! Give me my notebook back. Rude of you to take my... Stop it! My cat's trying to fight me. Royal jelly is a milky white gel-like fluid secreted by worker honeybees. Hive bees use it to feed young larvae and nurse the adult queen bee, packed with water, protein, sugars, fats, and B vitamins. It is sold as a dietary supplement for unproven claims like reducing menopausal symptoms and boosting immunity.
Yeah, it's become.
See, Emma, you know what your
I'm done. Yeah, it's become got me.
I want to point out that when you and Crystal get mad at like Jess and I, it's your own fault for becoming close friends with neurodivergent people because we just know shit and we're going to not tell you the shit that we know. So really, this is y'all's fault.
This is my fault for paying my internet bill, chat. This is my fault for deciding content creation was for me. This is my fault for being like, you know who I want to be friends with? Super smart people who fight for human rights and democracy. And not like weird people who just scream about crazy shit on the internet. And now here I am. Here I am learning about bee cum and jizz trees.
When we learn something new, we have this compulsion to show other people the shit that they didn't know. Like semen trees.
I'm going back to bed. Dark tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that also turned into a thing I did after, as Crystal was short-circuited, I just started going, are you coming to the tree?
What is happening, guys? My first day back, chat. I'm looking. I don't see any. There it is. What? What the fuck? What the fuck?
You can thank him.
I did that just to drop Crystal. I'm done. I'm done. You guys have ruined me for the day. I'm going back to bed. This is it. I quit the internet. Mohammed, I see you, love, and I promise as soon as we get this goal met, I will let you up. Guys, if you don't donate $1 and change to the dollar and change train for change, I'm just gonna go through this at the end of the live and I'm just gonna block everyone. Because you guys don't even love me. I know it's a good day. Abdul won. That is true. Abdul Al Sayed won in Minnesota. Beat millions of dollars of APAC money. We were talking about this earlier. Paige! Ow! Fuck. Guys, he literally was fighting me for my notebook. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see. Did that. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4 things to do out of my list. Emma, text. No, I'm blocking you. Sell the joke completely. Reset with us. Damn, I shouldn't have read that out loud. Ow! I'm being attacked. I'm being attacked by a cat. Guys, let's tap the screen, share the live, do all of the good things. We still have 155 people in here. We are still above the likes to minutes we are live count, so we're doing good. And as long as we keep doing good, I will not hit a reset. Everett, who's blocking you? What do you mean? No one's blocking you. Anyway, let's see what we can find. Shishka, thank you for the $1.69 for don't block me for that Discord. Wait, what do you mean, Shishka? Shishka. What the fuck? What is wrong with you guys this morning? Shishka just sent me, why male giraffes drink potential mates' pee. I'm going back to bed. Oh my god. I need to add, hold on. Shishka, you owe me enough money for therapy. Let's read it, I guess. Now Crow's sending me, here's why trees in your street smell like semen. Oh my god. Male giraffes stick their tongues in a female's urine stream to check for pheromones. They can taste if they're ready to mate. I'm done. Sorry, guys. They weren't acting right over here on TikTok. We had to reset. Y'all weren't acting right. I reset. Y'all need to be... Judy from HR is writing all of you up. I'm writing everybody up. I swear to God. Kaylee? Don't make me mute you, Kaylee. Alec, it's been a wild morning. Kaylee? I swear to God. No, Shishka sent the thing about giraffes, Shorn. WM Rage Quit, it was warranted. Please don't write me up, I just got here. Shishka's getting a write-up, Crystal's getting a write-up, Crow's getting a write-up, Jess is getting a write-up for not having dry shampoo. I'm head of HR, and you're getting a write-up, Jess, for not having dry shampoo. Witty, you are being an angel. W Witty Kitty's in the chat. The rest of you, however, make me want to vomit. All right. Mikey's gonna get muted. Why are you... Is that supposed to say gay? Because women are better than men. Well, if you're just gonna spam the chat, then you're just gonna get muted. That's silly. We're not doing anything to trees. Ask Crow. Talk to Crow. Don't talk to me about trees. I don't want to talk about nothing. I don't want to talk about nothing outside of politics, chat. Because y'all are going to make me take a nap. Okay, but chat, we need to lock in. We need to get so serious because it is 10:30. I'm only going to be live for another hour and a half. So I need everybody to tap that screen ferociously. I also need everybody to send $1 and change the dollar and change train for change. Because if you guys want me to get to Minnesota with my husband and with Jess to counter-protest the racist protests happening in Minnesota, this is the goal that we need to hit until we get to Minnesota. Also, it keeps the show going. So let's make sure we're doing all of the good things because Minnesota is in 17 days would be Minnesota. 17 days would be the protest. No, I did not, Crow. I didn't send it. I didn't read it. Also, Zerk said could also get a job that could work too. So Zerks, here's the thing, right? I've my chat knows this. You seem to be new here. My husband works out of town Monday through Friday. We have a small child who very specifically has to be picked up and dropped off at school at very specific times. He also has very specific days in which he does extracurricular activities like jujitsu, t-ball, right? And he told me this morning he wants me signed up for dance classes. So hopefully we'll be able to get him signed up for dance classes here soon. I also have a teenage daughter who has very specific needs as well. Like when she needs to get to and from work, I homeschool her, right? So, which, I mean, she did decide to go live with her dad and do her senior year this year. So that is off my plate. But at the end of the day, CPS frowns upon me just leaving out a bowl of milk for my child or not picking him up or dropping him off on time, right? So I struggle to find a job that will only allow me to work X amount of time and X amount of time where I would need every single Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. So instead, what I do is I host this podcast right here, which pays the bills and keeps the lights on while simultaneously educating and entertaining people. How often do you question our friendship? At this point, Crow, every day. Every day. So Zerks, here's an invitation. I bet you won't come up and have a conversation with me. I want to point out, chat, Zerks is telling me to get a job while his bio says, that dude Twitch. So Zerks is on Twitch. Let's go check out what Zerks does on Twitch. Let's go see what Zerks looks like, chat. Because Zerks is too afraid to come have a conversation. So here we go. It is... Wow, he has almost 2,000 followers. I'm so proud of you, Zerks. You play Rocket League. You don't even play a good game. Wow. Wow, Zerks. The ratio of me having 28,000 followers compared to your 1.9 thousand followers, Zerks. So here's the thing, right? Like, I actually became a content creator, educating people on legislation, how to read legislation, how to write legislation on their own if they want to, how to protest properly, how to call their representatives, how to make their voices heard, how the elections actually work in favor for them if done correctly. While simultaneously having conversations about why the Trump administration is bad for America. You play Rocket League online. Rocket League, chat. In case you guys don't know what Rocket League is, it's like space soccer. So guys, can we show Zerks how we normally do it here? Let's tap the screen, share the live. Let's get the grift going, since that's what they like to say. Let's see. Space soccer with cars, right. Okay, chat, let's frickin' go. What is happening on this live right now? Anyway. Oh, I've already invited him twice, Kiki. It's so not fun. Just play regular FIFA. Earl, thank you for the $10 for the grift. Close the goal today, bums, and I'll close it tomorrow. Oh, thank you, Earl. So, guys, you heard it. We got to get this goal closed. Get this goal closed today, and Earl will close it out. We won't have to worry about it tomorrow. Let's freaking go. All right, chat. Let's see. Lindsay, thank you for the $3.39 for finally able to contribute. Leave Emma alone. She gets me through the day. Choo-choo. Thank you so much, Lindsay Kate. You are appreciated. $3.39. Let's see. So that's 18. 10. 6. W's. Let's freaking go, chat. I am looking. Andrea, thank you for the $1.68 for I love you. Let's get some fucking W's in the chat for Abdul El Sayed winning in Michigan or Minnesota primary. Wait, is it Michigan? MI? MI is Michigan. Minnesota's MN. Yeah, Michigan primary. Thank you. Sorry, I get the two mixed up all of the time when you use the letters. Whenever like you're using like MI or MN, I get Minnesota and Michigan mixed up all of the time. You're doing great. I'm pitting this. I love it. Okay, so we got 16, 7, 7. I'm so good at geography, but guys, look what I got. It's a map, it's a map, it's a map, it's a map, it's a map. Kind of. It's a map on a swivel. Jess yells at me and says it's a globe. I know that, but I prefer to call it a map. Look. It's a map on a swivel. Now point to the coast of Boise. I got you. It's on your mom's butt. It's a spinny map, right, Shorn? Shorn's got my back. Shorn's got my back, and that's what matters. Holy crap. Hold on just a second. Lindsay, thank you for the $25 for... Toward the goal. Thank you so much, Lindsay. Can we get a bunch of W Lindsays in the chat? Garbage Pail Kid, come on up. I'm looking for MAGA right now. I'm looking for MAGA to come up and have a conversation, and I'm also looking for MAGA lives. So, if you are a Trump supporter, please request up. If not, tap the screen, share the live, do all of the good things, guys. See, you see how mad you guys got when I called it a spitty map? It's a map on a swivel. Peach, we're gonna fight. Hi, baby. Yeah, guys, my new profile picture is me as Judge Judy in a Nancy Grace newsroom. W. Claude. Let's see. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . No, Peach absolutely is perfect. He's just getting used to my new desk, which means he is just in my way a lot. Has Haley Stevens said anything yet about losing? Let's see. I want to see if she said anything. Now, if we're talking bodies. Oh, let's see. So Stevens hasn't said anything publicly, but Abdul El Sayed's campaign has said Stevens has called to concede in the Michigan Senate primary. So, let's see. W. Andrea. Detroit kept her in the race. I am upset. Right, but I mean, so here's what we focus on now, right? Hi, Peachy Keen. We focus on the margin again from Abdul El Sayed versus the Republican candidate that he beat out. So let's check out the results here. Where's my mouse? Election results last night. Yeah, they said she called him. Let's see. 2026 primary results. So, let's see. So it looks like right here, let's click on this one. Michigan. Oh, okay. So with this one, there's really no way to tell, because of course Abdul El Sayed won the Democratic nominee for the primary. Mike Rogers was running uncontested. So one thing that I like to do, right, is I like to look at the wins in the primary, like how many people came out and voted democratically, or not democratically, for Democrats, versus how many people came out and voted for Republicans, right? And the reason why I do this is because if there's a pretty big margin, then it just goes to show like how the actual election is going to turn out, so to speak. Questioning life. I sent you an invitation. Please come on up and let's have a conversation. Okay, what are we doing, Peach? Let's see. So when ya gonna stay out of my way, big bruh? You're so sweet. Mama's gotta work though. Mama's gotta work, baby. Ow! Claw control, mister. Gosh. Peach is awesome. He's really truly the best cat. Okay. I am looking for Trump supporters, guys. I'm also looking for a Trump life. Yes, you can stay right there. Yes, that's perfect. Yeah. I sent you an invitation. There you go. Here's another invitation, questioning life. Come on up. Let's talk about why you still support Trump in 2026. He's perfect. Oh, my dad's streamer chair is going to be on the way soon, chat. On the way soon. I got to figure out where to put the camera for him. We are all his lawyer if he ever gets in trouble. We are all his lawyer if he ever gets in trouble. He is a sweet baby. Let's see. I'm looking, guys. Why does NBC say too close to call in Michigan? They called the race last night. Well, so they're still counting votes. The mail-in ballots and stuff are still coming in, so it is really close. But Haley Stevens did concede. She called Abdul's team. So it looks like we got one loading in.
You say too close to call in Michigan. They called the race last night.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I was trying to send you an invitation to unmute, and I think I just muted you. Sorry. Go ahead and unmute. Can I have your age for TikTok?
39.
What state are you from?
Minnesota.
Okay. So what would you like to talk about today? Hello? I don't know what happened, guys. I don't know. I don't know what just happened. Anyway, we're just going to keep looking for Trump lives. All right, guys, let's make sure we're tapping the screen, sharing the live, doing all of the good things. There are 135 people in here right now. If each of you sent $1 to the Dollar and Change Train for Change, we could have this goal knocked out. Let's make sure we're doing all of the good things so that way we can keep the show going. We can keep the lights on, food on the table, and we can get me to Minnesota to counter protest against Jake Lang's racism. There's not a lot of protests that happen in Indiana specifically, so I like to try to travel when I can. If it's anything within a 10 to 12-hour drive, I try to get there in order to protest and make our voices heard. So, let's frickin' go, chat. Okay, let's see. I am looking, guys. I'm looking. Guys, I don't know if you guys saw it yesterday, but I was on Quigs' live for a few minutes. They had no idea that Hi Judy was Emma, because anytime they see my accounts, they won't let me in. Which is fucking hilarious. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should, like, change my name and profile picture on one of my accounts. Emma, I don't even have $1, but if I did, I promise it would go to you. Hide and seek. It's okay. So remember, guys, if you guys can't donate, I completely understand. Times are tough for everybody right now. This economy sucks. Jobs are hard to come by. Like it's the first of the month. Bills are due. I get it. Other ways that you guys can help, right? Is make sure that you're tapping the screen. Make sure you're sharing the live. Make sure you're going to visit my profile and you're liking my videos, favoriting my videos, reposting, leaving a 5 or more word comment. All of these things like throttle us into the algorithm, and I will eventually make money off of those videos as well. Knowledge will never donate to me because he doesn't really like me. He's a hater in the comments who just likes to be here to boost me into the algorithm every time he leaves a comment. I could just do an Amazon wish list. What do you mean, Brandy? I have a throne wish list. I do have a wish list in my bio of things. If that's what you mean. It is not Amazon because Amazon updated their terms of service. And if you have an Amazon wish list, you're going to want to get that out of your bio because people can get your address now. So you're a grifter doing this for profit. What's the definition of grifter, Tart Sky? Come on up. Come tell me. I'm absolutely profiting off of my time and the education I provide people. There is nothing wrong with that. That is not a grift. All right. Looks like Dior is back. Let's see. All right, Dior. So one more time. Age for TikTok.
38.
And what state are you from?
Minnesota.
Okay. What would you like to discuss today?
Abortion.
Okay. So abortion is healthcare.
It's murder.
What's the definition of murder?
Killing a person.
Nope. Would you like to try again?
Killing a living thing. A living human being.
The unlawful killing of one human being by another with malice or intent and without a legal excuse or justification. Okay, TT Swag, thank you for the $2.24. I support your grift. Thank you so much. So a fetus that is 10 weeks, if I go into labor, can it survive outside of my body?
I don't suppose so. I don't think so. I didn't fully hear your question.
Noah, thank you for the $1.69 for Good Morning, Judy. I appreciate that. Okay, so the question is, a fetus that is 10 weeks, if I go into labor, can it survive outside of my body?
Probably not.
Probably not. So how is that not murder? Knowledge! Thank you for the $10 to keep Emma in the basement.
Well, I think that it's murder because...
No, I'm not asking you what you think, right? I'm asking you if my body went into labor at 10 weeks and I birthed a 10-week fetus that cannot survive outside of my womb, how is that not murder?
Well, that's out of your control. You can decide that's not.
How is that out of my control? It's my body.
You don't decide when you go into labor.
So what is a miscarriage called? Do you know?
A miscarriage? That's when...
Like what is it medically defined as? What is a miscarriage?
I don't know.
It's a spontaneous abortion. So how is that not murder by your viewpoint?
Well, that's not this. That is very sad. Everybody
it's an abortion.
No.
You don't think women are sad over their abortions?
No, they're happy to get rid of the babies.
That's wildly not true, brother. So for example, this is completely anecdotal. This is something that I don't normally do, right? But I had a 3-year-old daughter when I fell pregnant with what would have been my second child. And I had to choose between having my daughter, raising her and being able to feed her, or birthing another child and the 3 of us starving. So I made the hard decision to not birth that second child. So that way my daughter wouldn't starve. Do you think I was happy about that?
No.
Right. So can you tell me, where's your uvula?
I don't know.
Do you have a uvula?
I don't know.
Do women have uvulas?
I think so.
Where would a woman's uvula be?
Somewhere near the vagina.
Brother, if you don't understand your own anatomy, let alone our anatomy, what the fuck makes you think you should have any say over what we do with our bodies?
We all are trying to kill babies before they get a say.
Okay, so Dior, I'm going to ask you a question. And this isn't a gotcha moment. There's no wrong answer in this question. I just want you to answer this question honestly, okay? I want you to think, I want you to hear what I'm saying, think about your answer, and then answer to the best of your ability, okay? Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay. There are two people in this scenario. One person can get a person pregnant. The other person can become pregnant, okay? I'm not going to tell you which one is which because it would skew the answer to the question. So in this scenario, one group of people has admitted to using birth control or contraceptive like condoms to prevent a pregnancy from happening every time they have sex 80% of the time. Okay? So that way they don't have to think about an abortion. The other group of people has admittedly used the same contraceptive or birth control only 30% of the time. So either way you answer, if I were to write a law today that were to end all abortions, would we write that law against the 80% being responsible or the 30% being irresponsible?
I think against the 30%.
So then men should have vasectomies, right? Because men irresponsibly ejaculate all over the place and then abandon their children every single fucking day. Vasectomies are completely reversible. You can choose to reverse it when you're married, when you're financially stable, and when you're ready to have a child. But until then, every single man in this world should have a vasectomy so that way we don't have to worry about abortions anymore. Do you not agree?
I don't agree with that. Why should I get a vasectomy?
What? Because you run around. How many women can you get pregnant a year? Mojo Jojo, thank you for the $6.66 for Good Morning and Hail Satin.
Well, if I wanted to, as many as I wanted, I could do whatever I wanted.
How many times can I get pregnant a year?
Probably about, I mean, Usually once, maybe twice, though, if you do the times right. So just about once.
So if I could only get pregnant about 1.5 times a year, and you could at minimum get 365 women pregnant a year, who's the problem?
Well, I'm not the problem. I guess it would be men.
Satin, Earl. Men are the problem because men are the reason I exist every single day with unfertilized eggs within my body, right? But you want to try to control my body, which has led to Nevaeh Crane, Amber Thurman, Tasha Wilkinson, Jocelyn Baracelli, and more women dying. Is it okay that women are dying because they don't have access to health care?
No, I don't think anybody should be dying.
But they are. They literally, Adriana Smith was 9 weeks pregnant when she threw a blood clot to her brain and became brain dead. Do you know what the state of Georgia did because she was 9 weeks pregnant?
Well, they make her have a kid.
They put her on life support for 6 months in order for her to have that baby. They exhumed a fetus from her corpse. And that child is about to be a year old and has never left the NICU. Dior.
Well, that's awful.
This is why abortions are healthcare and why men should stop trying to legislate against women's bodies.
Well, I guess you kind of got me there. I guess I have no choice but to agree with you on that one.
Is there anything else you'd like to discuss today, Dior?
I don't fully understand why you need to be taking away people's guns.
I don't want to take away people's guns. That's not what that says, does it?
Says gun reform is necessary.
Okay, so what is gun reform?
Gun reform is what all the liberals want to do, is taking away everybody's guns.
Nope. So I'm a gun owner, right? I want to implement safe storage laws, red flag laws based off the laws in Florida specifically, something similar to that, along with universal background checks on a federal level to keep people safe.
Okay, well, how about you just don't let stupid people get guns and crazy people get guns?
How would I stop them from doing that?
You make sure they don't get them. You'll look at somebody. Yeah. Oh, well, there's these, like, flag laws that stop people, you know?
I just said that. I just said red flag laws on a federal level.
Exactly. And then those, I don't want.
So you believe in gun reform? Great. I'm glad we agree.
But ain't gun reform taking away my assault rifle?
No. Who said anything about that? You're talking about, like, abolishing all guns, right? You're talking about, like, just making sure that nobody in America is armed. We have our Second Amendment for a reason. That's never going to go away, right? But what we can do is regulate guns and how people obtain guns on a federal level to keep people safe. Because the Second Amendment says a well-regulated militia, comma, being necessary to the security of a free state, comma, the right of the people to keep and bear arms, comma, shall not be infringed. So we have the right to regulate how people get guns, and we need to do that.
Trump said y'all wanted to take away your guns.
Did you know Donald Trump is the only president to touch your Second Amendment?
Donald Trump? What did he do?
Donald Trump banned bump stocks, which directly touched your Second Amendment. He took something away from you that you were legally allowed to have because he didn't like it. And then he went on the record and said, take the guns first. Do due process second. Donald Trump is the only president in history to actually attempt to take away your guns.
Well, he ain't sounded like I should support him. He wants to take my guns.
Yeah, he wants to take your guns first and do due process second.
Well, I'm gonna go look stuff up. I need to see.
That would be extremely helpful, yeah.
I don't want to support a man that's trying to take my guns.
All right, Dior, you have a great day, okay?
You too, ma'am. I apologize for being...
Oh, you're sorry. Too fast. You don't need to apologize. You're fine. Guys, I can't tell if that was a troll or not. Matthew, here, I'll play it for you. if we're talking bodies. You got a perfect one. Where is the volume on it?
This week, individually. I think you, in your meeting with governors earlier this week, individually and as a group, we spoke about states taking steps, but the focus is to literally give families and give local law enforcement additional tools if an individual is reported to be a potential danger to themselves or others. Allow due process so that no one's rights are trampled, but the ability to go to court, obtain an order, and then collect not only the firearms, but any weapons in the possession
Or
of that
might
individual.
take the firearms first and then go to court, because that's another system, because a lot of times by the time you go to court, it takes so long to go to court to get the due process procedures. I like taking the guns early, like in this crazy man's case that just took place in Florida. He had a lot of firearms. They saw everything. To go to court would have taken a long time. So you could do exactly what you're saying, but take...
Mag, did you see that last conversation and how that went? And how we were able to have a one-on-one conversation? He wasn't muted. He wasn't cussed out. He wasn't anything. Come on up, Mag. Let's have a conversation. But yeah, there you go, Matthew. Donald Trump said, take the guns first. Mag's at work. Of course you are. Of course you are, Mag. I'm not sure what he was apologizing at the end for. I accidentally cut him off and didn't mean to. All right, chat. Let's make sure we're tapping the screen, sharing live, doing all of the good things. We are at 37,000 likes. We've been live for 33 minutes. I will be live for about another hour. We might push it to 12:30. I do maybe want to take a little nap today. I don't know. Before I go get my son from school. I just hope he's doing okay. Let me check Class Dojo. Oh, shoot. And I have to get his folder out and fill out paperwork. I've got to get his folder out of my... Okay. All right. Matthew, come on up. Let's have a conversation. Matthew, if you ignore the invitation, you're just going to wind up muted in the comments, brother. That's how this works. You get 2 invitations, and then you get muted. Guys, if you want Friendly Hour to happen today, I'm going to need you guys to donate, get this goal knocked out. It's been a while. I haven't been live, so we haven't been knocking out this goal. Matthew, did I mute Dior one time while he was up here? Sure didn't. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mute you in the comments until you have the fallopian fortitude to have a conversation with me. Because you don't get to just yap in the chat and make claims that are wildly untrue about me. So, have a good one, Matthew. Enjoy spreading your rhetoric elsewhere. All right, chat. Let's tap the screen, share the live, do all of the good things. Guys, I love you guys so much. I don't know what to do. Okay, hold on. This is stressing me out. Not you guys. You guys aren't stressing me out. School and stuff is stressing me out. Sorry. I'm being very vague here. Guys, I don't know. So, I'm torn. So last year, I filled out so you know how your school sends, the paper home where they're going to, take pictures and stuff in their classroom, and, you can choose to have your kid's face covered up, etc. If not, or you could just, have their face shown. So last year, I didn't choose to cover Jackson's face because there was no threat, right? And everything was fine. This year, however, his bio dad, who is my abuser, is out of prison, and I think I'm going to cover his face. It's like the teachers posting pictures, Earl. And so I'm just torn, because they'll send me a copy, right, of his face uncovered. I think. I have to talk to his teachers about it. Because I just don't want his bio dad and his new wife to do like they did before and get their hands on a picture of him and post it on social media. Because I don't even post my kids on social media. Right, MLH. Yeah. I don't think they use Life Touch for their photos. I can't remember what company they used last year, but it was something different. Yeah, can you? Yeah, that was in the Epstein files. They were using Life Touch, like school yearbooks, like fucking catalogs for kids. It was gross. Oh my god, my chest is just like tight for some reason. I never let school use my kids' pics, but it was a private school and they used it for advertising. Oh yeah. No, this is just Head Start. But I don't know. I'm stressed out, guys. My chest feels tight for like no reason. So like they'll post like classroom photos and stuff for like their Facebook page. Like last year there was a picture of the whole class. There's like rainy day picnic inside, and like type stuff. No, Dark. We're not talking about that. All right, guys. Let's tap the screen share the live. I cannot seem to find a MAGA live this morning. What's happening? What's going on these tickety-tockety streets, chat? What is happening? I'm very confused right now. Sap. Ask Crow. I don't know. Let's see. All right, let's see what these guys are talking about. Maybe they'll let me up here. I doubt it because Keely is not a fan of me. But let's see what they're chatting about. Hello? Peach just got the zoomies out of nowhere. Scared me to death. Since the Trump supporters that are chirping in the chat are too afraid to come up and have a conversation with me, this is what we have to do. Whoop. All right, let's listen.
Has to mean the Transparency Act the Transparency Act, you have to release, they forced them to release all the fucking files by a certain time.
And yet they didn't.
Has zero to do, because of fucking victims' rights, sir.
Well, Trump, I heard that Trump gave Bill Clinton a BJ, so that's why.
Yeah, well, that's too, well.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, you're not very bright, are you?
I graduated from Princeton.
Yeah, I don't think
clearly,
so.
What did that?
That's
what did that $40,000 get you?
I got a free scholarship.
Accusation.
Free scholarship.
They didn't redact all the files. They also didn't release
Oh my god.
You got a free scholarship, but what did that education get you?
Peachy.
Nothing, clearly.
I got flat.
God, it reminds me of Good Will Hunting when he's sitting in the bar and he's asking, so you went to prison and you're going to read the book. I forget which
I don't know.
book it was.
I don't know what he said that, I don't know what he said that attracted the AI to fucking boot him for 10 minutes.
Oh, shoot. I accidentally closed the phone line.
God, that reminds me of that fucking movie so much. At least everyone in here has seen Good Will Hunting, correct?
May I say I am a 6'4" black belt, and I think Trump is a pedophile.
Okay, great.
Good for you.
Blue Wave, how old you? Yeah, Blue Wave, how old you? Who'd you vote for?
34, Kamala Harris.
Can you guys
welcome,
control
man.
yourself down there? My God.
Okay. What's on your mind, Blue?
Oh, well, I scrolled in and I heard you guys talk about the Epstein files. So
We're not
why
talking
didn't
about
they?
the Epstein files. So sorry.
I was just curious why they haven't released all of them yet, and
They
why
have released.
They did.
They have released.
They released
Did you even
everything.
read one of them, ma'am?
I did.
You have
I
not
did,
read
actually.
any of them. Can you even name 3 of the victims? Like you fucking care.
Todd Blanchard
Well, in
himself
the
said they
end,
wouldn't release the rest of them.
yeah, he already released them all, ma'am. I don't really want to
After a
see
court
what,
order.
I don't really want to see what fucking grown-ass adult men did to little kids. I don't want to see it.
Well, no. I'm not talking about evidence.
But that's what's left. That's all that's left.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it
Oh,
is.
You know this because you've seen them, right?
No,
you
I
have
know.
privilege
I know
to see
this
them,
because-
right? You know what's left.
Well,
right?
listen.
Can I
In the
answer?
end, go to your congressman, Go to your congressman, and they can go down and they can see them every fucking file, every fucking single one unredacted. So go get your congressman to go look at them.
May I answer the question that was asked?
No.
So you don't want actual opposition? You guys just want to yell?
I'm not even yelling. Does it sound like I'm yelling at you? I'm telling you that you can go and get to after your congressman to go look at all the unredacted files.
I do that every day. I call my congressman every day. So
well, good. Keep doing it.
I will.
Until they actually listen. And if you live in a Democrat state, they're probably not gonna.
Yeah. So Erin Houchin is a Trump loyalist. She's never gonna listen.
Yeah. Well, Democrats don't even answer their fucking phone. So
neither do Republicans. So what do you mean?
Well, that's not actually true.
No,
that's not actually true. There's a lot of Republicans that actually answer their phone.
Name one.
Seems to be a lot more fucking Democrats that fucking don't.
Name one. I'll
For
call
whatever
him right
fucking
now.
reason.
Larry Hogan.
Larry Hogan? Sure. Let's look him up. Larry Hogan. What state is he in?
Dude, you can do this shit on. Listen, you can do this shit on your own time.
Well, I just want to prove a point. I'm going to call him.
Yeah, but this is my live, and I'm not dealing with this shit. What else do you want to fucking talk about?
Why would you lie? Why would you lie?
Okay, fucking have the day you deserve, ma'am. Jesus Christ. Go call him and come back and tell us what happens. That's what I was trying to fucking say to you. I'm not wasting my fucking live time for you to make a fucking prank phone call.
A prank
phone call? If you don't live there, that is legitimately a prank phone call.
Hey, Boston, you know what the funny thing is?
These people are wild.
She probably doesn't even know that Larry Hogan's not in office anymore.
So why would you say that then?
Well, I've heard.
And he's not even a representative; he's a governor.
They've actually talked to their congressman.
They literally said congressmen don't answer the phone, and then gave me a governor who's not in office anymore. All right, guys. You know the drill. We're gonna go say hi from the stream.
They'll fucking keep emailing me.
W Emma, hi from the stream, etc., etc.
Jim, how old are you? Who'd you vote for?
Boy.
Wild work. They just want to yell.
Is he loaded in?
Yeah.
No, he's not loaded in.
No. Hey everyone, good morning.
We'll just fact check him in real time.
Morning, Gingy.
Good morning, Gingy.
Good morning,
friend.
Why would he give me the name of a person who's not answering the phone? If like
everyone
that supposedly answers the phone if they're not in office anymore? It's wild work. They proved my own point.
Shake the butt.
All right, guys, let's tap the screen, share the live. Hopefully, they start talking about politics so we can live check and fact check them in real time. We'll see how that works out.
Yet?
No.
No, he's still loading in.
Okay.
Everyone go to Keely K 22.2. Keely K 22.2. Say W Emma.
If you are a
stream.
Trump supporter, please do not request up. Take yourself out of the queue. I got 3 boxes open for opposition. Thank you.
Nah, but yeah, Boston, I became a Red Sox fan because you took Adley Rutschman from us.
Oh. How old are you? Who do you vote for?
He's a new catcher.
Okay, how would you deserve?
Alexis, please leave.
Oh, tiny kitten, the sweet baby kitten. I love her. I hope she finds
that's
the
why I
best
never
home.
let Emma up here, because she does this weird shit with going in other people's live while live streaming it. It's the
I was
wildest
literally
shit
just
I've
up
ever
there.
seen. That's actually against community guidelines, by
really
the way.
not. It's
And
actually
I
not.
thank you for admitting it down there, because now I got her.
Ooh.
Now I have her.
You
I have
got
a
me,
copy
Keely.
of her fucking videos now, and someone in the fucking thing admitting it.
You got me, Keely.
It's actually against community guidelines. You can't do that. Just to let you know, you should probably go back and tell her. Emma is Blue Wave, so she's not coming back. You can go live stream someone else, Emma. But I got ya.
I am a male, 21. I voted for Harris this term, and I'm a 6'4" black belt that hates Trump. He's a pedophile. Release the Epstein files now. Release them now. Boston Irish, release the Epstein files now. Now.
My God, the mental illness.
He came out as a cookie. Look at he looks even creepier as a cookie. He looks even creepier as a cookie.
Yeah, I was creeping up on your mom last night, big boy.
I don't know. I don't know about that because I'm pretty sure you're not allowed in. Pretty sure you're not allowed in heaven, sir. So I doubt you're creeping up on my mother. You're not allowed in heaven.
Dang it! I wanted to dip him in some hot chocolate.
Dude, that was kind of funny though when he's like, now when he's getting closer as the cookie. That was fucking funny.
The mental illness, though, it's not funny. It's the mental illness anymore.
Well, the cookie was kind of funny. That was kind of funny. I'm sorry, but I have a dark sense of humor, so I thought that was funny.
So does anybody know what happened with Paris?
He keeps saying I'm 6'4". I'm not even 6'4". I'm only 6 foot. I wanted to be 6'9". That never happened. But hey, thanks for giving me. Thanks for giving me 4 more inches. Thanks for giving me 4 more inches.
Or better yet, you wanted to be 6'7", Boston.
I wanted to be 6'9", but I'm only 6 foot. But the fact that he gave me 4 more inches, all right, cool. Can I put that on my license? Someone on TikTok said I was 6'4".
Well, I gave myself an extra inch or 2 on my license. There you go.
They don't even write your height. They just write God in them.
Well, like when I play basketball, they put me as a 5.6 foot point guard. I'm 5 foot.
And I'm the shortest, 5'1".
Well,
I'm right behind you, honey. I'm 5'3". Right behind you.
Weirdest shit ever. I'm
Jesus Christ, you tiny little people in here.
I'm actually shorter than you, country girl.
How tall are you, John?
Hey, don't mess with the little people.
Yeah, I am 6'1".
All right, so you're only an inch taller than I am.
Yeah, something like that.
But according to the other kid, I'm taller than you are. I'm 6'4" now. I'm going with it. I'm 6'4" now. Some kid on TikTok told me I was 6'4", so I'm 6'4" now.
Yeah.
He is right on the black belt, though.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell he listens to my lives often. He's a fan because he remembers certain things about me that I have said. That's fucking funny. Keep listening, kid. You'll learn something. Everyone in the comments, tap that screen, tap that screen. Share it live.
Okay, speaking about mental illness, because it's rampant in this country right now. What happened to Paris Hilton? Because everybody's going nuts on the app about Paris Hilton.
He was on a live doing some self-harm.
Oh, the guy. I thought you said Paris Hilton, like the girl.
I was thinking a woman.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I was thinking of Paris Hilton. Perez Hilton.
Perez
he was. I read that this morning. He was in a live doing self-harm, so he got taken away by the.
Jesus Christ, I'm fucking muted and I didn't even know it. Sorry guys, we're just gonna move on because now they're talking about pop culture, I guess. Perez Hilton has always been problematic to me, so I had no idea something happened to him. So hopefully he's okay. But I thought she said Paris Hilton. I was like, that's a woman. Let's see what else we can find. Chat, let's go. Excuse me, sorry. Damn. That sucks. I have a history of self-harm. I am currently about a month and a half sober from self-harm, so to speak. Clean? I don't know what to call it. But I did have years under my belt of not self-harming. And then I had just a little relapse in self-harm. So I mean, I get it. It's a hard thing to deal with. Hard thing to deal with. And lots of therapy is what helped me. So, all right, chat, let's tap the screen, share the live, do all of the good things. Just know that even though we are content creators on this app and we do seem like strong people in general, like things get to us sometimes. Secret Ariat here. W Secret Ariat. But yeah, so things get to us sometimes. So like just be mindful about like how you talk to people, how you talk about people, the rhetoric that you spread, etc., etc., and just stay away from harmful people who you see doing nothing but tearing others down. So thanks, Gumps. Thanks, Paco. I appreciate you guys. All right, chat. Let's get on it. Jump on it. Let's do it. Da da ba da 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 da. W vulnerability and awareness. Thank you. Guys, where are all the Trump lives, chat? Where are all the Trump lives? So, guys, at the end of the day, right, I'm going to be off. I think we could push it another hour, but we need to get this goal down to at least the normal daily goal. We need to meet at least $100 to keep the show going. So if we could all just donate $1 and change to the dollar and change train for change, or if you cannot donate, donations are appreciated, never required. Just remember, you can do things like go to my profile, like my videos, repost my videos, favorite my videos, add them to your story, share them on your Facebook, to your Instagram, to your friends and family. I'm going to start making more political content. I really need to focus on that. I just really suck at making videos. Gen X has been getting on my butt about it. So I really need to do that. Right now my videos are just silly goofy, but they will absolutely get throttled into the algorithm if you can, and will still make me some money. You guys can also hop on the penny train. Cash App will not let you spend a penny, but Venmo will. So let's see. So let's make sure that we're knocking out this goal, doing all of the good things. I think I found a live, but it looks like they are full up. Let's see what they are saying right now, shall we? Because it says, deport illegals, support ICE. Ugh. Gross. They said they prefer echo chambers over everything else. How am I not shocked?
It's in a...
Whoa, I thought that was the live that I clicked on. It was not. It was a video. All right, let's do this. Let's take that down.
No matter what it is. And if there's a disagreement, you're going to have either a fight there at the end of the day, or someone's going to either get injured or, as we see now,
Geeky, text me what you need help with.
So, I mean, dealing with anybody in the Minnesota, even dealing with anybody in Fort Lauderdale.
I don't think it's just there. I think you have that anywhere where you interject yourself into situations you should not interject yourself, right?
Yes, well, Geeky, you just got to bring yourself to make the video. How is someone going to help you make a video?
I even responded to you in the comments. If you're on the panel,
you're silly goose.
You stay in the panel. Don't be talking in the comments.
Okay.
If you want to talk in the comments, go down in the
I understand where you guys are coming from with the Alex situation. I don't like me myself.
We're still debating Alex.
I'm kind of confused about where I politically stand. There's a lot of terms and a lot of different things. So I'm not in like either or lane. I'm
here. I'll message you real quick, Geeky.
Sweetheart, you can sit right smack dab in the middle.
Yeah. See, I do agree more with some Republican standpoints, but there's also, picks and bits from like Democratic, such as like pro-choice and stuff like that.
So you're really just a centrist?
I have no idea what that means.
That's just like you're in the middle.
Yeah,
like whatever.
Like you take what you want from both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's kind of how I am.
Can we get your age and where you're from, please?
I'm 18. I'm from New York.
Oh, I'm from Florida, by the way.
Thank you. And then Cassius, can we get your age and where you're from too?
Yeah, I'm also 18. I'm from Oklahoma.
Oh no! Well, I feel so bad for you down in the south right now with that heat weather.
So I have to quiz the host. Host, I want you to tell me who Cassius Clay is. Without looking it up.
Ooh. Sorry, I was writing a message.
He probably doesn't even know.
It's like, Lord, please.
What Clay is?
I have.
Yeah,
is it? Wait a second. I have to look because I'm still in. I don't know.
No. Stop. Don't look it up.
I don't know.
Do you know? Either say you do or don't know.
I don't know who that is, but what's weird is why does the name not match with the
What does this
haircut?
mean to you? Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Cars movie.
No.
My God.
Oh my God.
So that Muhammad Ali.
Look, they say that in
Muhammad
the Cars
Ali.
What does that have to
movie.
do with Cassius
Muhammad
Clay?
Ali,
Ah,
Wisco.
well, they say it in Cars, so that's the only way I know it from.
His birth name was Cassius Clay, and when he became a follower of Islam, he changed it to Muhammad Ali.
She thought you were talking about her head. You know, it floats around like a fucking butterfly, and she hears the sound of buzzing inside all the time.
What?
Hold the fuck up, Selena. I always hear buzzing too. I have tinnitus.
No, you hear whistling.
Oh. So he
I'm just a blonde.
Okay, hold on. I was confused because I thought she was talking about Cassius Clay, the abolitionist, the American abolitionist, who was a politician, soldier, and diplomat from a Kentucky family. I didn't know she was talking about Muhammad Ali. No, I didn't know that. I had no idea.
I think if
I was
we
very
are going to do that, I
confused.
think there needs to be it needs to take less time for someone to come here legally, because we
I
know
thought
it can
they were
take
talking about
6 to 18 months, which is a very long time if
My
they're in
bad.
danger, right? Because a lot of times people are trying to come here when they're in danger. I know a lot of times there aren't also, but in the cases where they are trying to come here, they're in danger. I'm gonna be honest. If I was in the cartel, if my family was getting hunted down by the cartel, I would cross the border illegally any day to save me and my family.
But isn't that what asylum is for?
What?
She's asking, isn't that what asylum is for?
Yes.
That is what asylum's for, but then it also takes a few months to even apply for asylum to even get accepted to it.
Yeah,
but that's
wait.
Not really, because if they make it across the border, right, they can immediately claim asylum.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, here's the problem with the asylum process right now, is that everyone knows that. So they all come and or a majority, right, not all, come and they claim asylum. And then 90% of those cases are not true asylum cases. So they're pushing back the people that truly need asylum. And that's why it takes so long.
But can't you get, let's say when someone gets denied of asylum, right? Wouldn't they just get sent right back to where they came from?
They get
That's the
a
process.
deportation order.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what a deportation order does is it tells you, hey, you're not here legally, you need to leave. You have X amount of time to do so. And then once they don't do that, then they are, in the system to be tracked down and deported.
Okay, thanks for, I didn't know that. Thanks for telling me about that. But okay, then with the deportation thing, I think that let's say someone came, their family brought them over when they were 2 years old and they're 50 years old now. I wouldn't really consider them whatever country they came from. They've been here for 48 years. They don't know anything about that country. They have no connections to that country that they came from, right? So I would really consider them American. I think that's wrong if we just deport someone.
So here's my problem with that. I'm not going to speak for anybody else.
Okay.
But the example that you're given, they're roughly 50 years old at this point. They knew 30 years ago that they were not here legally, right? So they should have started the process the moment they turned 18, if their parents had not already done so.
What if they didn't know, Memory? There's a lot of DACA kids who didn't know they weren't Americans.
Well, DACA's different.
Well, that's what Leah's talking about, right? That 2-year-old that was. Hold on.
That's not what she's talking about.
No, hold on. Let me explain. Right? Here's the reason why I'm saying that. If everyone would just quietly be quiet for just a moment, right? So if a parent brings over a 2-year-old, okay, and that 2-year-old grows up here and becomes 50, and that parent never told them that they weren't an American citizen because you don't have any memories at 2 years old, that 50-year-old would absolutely apply to be a DACA recipient.
Here's the disingenuity of your argument. There's no 50-year-old DACA recipients, and DACA is expired.
Also, how can you not know where you're born? Eventually, you're going to ask for a birth certificate,
right?
Or something.
Yeah.
The DACA's not expired. That's not true.
Yeah, it did.
No,
it was built into the whole thing. Had an expiration date when it was put out there.
No, DACA has not expired.
Oh my
Google's free.
God, dude.
Google is free.
Yeah, I would suggest you watch your tone with me.
I don't have a tone. I'm just saying Google is
Okay,
free.
current DACA grants remain valid until their expiration date unless individually terminated, and USCIS continues to accept and process DACA renewal requests.
Yep. So DACA is
as
not
of
expired.
August.
No, listen. She said renewal. She didn't say that the program is still in itself
They
accepting.
literally just said they were accepting you.
Listen, Linda.
I'm not Linda.
Boy, went over her head. Renewal.
No.
In the sense of they're able to renew if they had DACA.
But new initial
Right.
DACA requests are being accepted too.
No, they're not.
Yes.
They're
they are.
accept initial requests, but will not process DACA requests at this time.
But that's only because of a federal court injunction. So once that makes its way through the Supreme Court, that'll be overturned and it'll be fine. Which means they are still accepting new DACA recipients.
You're assuming that they're
This is as of the U.S. Court of Appeals, the Fifth Circuit.
But that's
issued
not
a
the Supreme
decision
Court
already.
either. But that's so when that is challenged, that goes where, Memory?
Don't talk to me like I'm stupid, White Rose.
You get
I'm literally
condescending
just
one more.
asking you a question.
If
No
you
one's
get
talking to you guys like you're stupid.
I'm interrupting because you need to listen for a change. If you get condescending to one more fucking person, I'm gonna deport you. Thank you.
So July 2021, injunction to 2021 was Biden from the U.S. District Court from Southern District of Texas, was affirmed by the U.S. Appeals Court Fifth Circuit on October 14, 22, was extended by the District Court to the DACA final rule, remains in effect. DHS is prohibited from granting initial DACA requests and related employment authorization under the final rule.
But that doesn't
You
mean
can
it's
find this
expired.
on USCIS.gov.
I'm aware
/
that
DACA.
doesn't mean it's expired, does it?
Oh my God.
Real quick. I need to drop and come back. Don't give my box up, please. And
Okay.
I'll
got
be
you,
right
Bobby.
back.
So yes, my people in the comment are bringing up something that we need to bring up too about this because Tanya's been very helpful. If you're going to be on the panel, the new people who are going to be on this panel need to tap and like the screen and everything as requested, and everybody else, you guys know the preferred request.
Bobby, I didn't mean to steal your box.
Just hold it till you get. I got you.
So
could I lay out like a few ground things about like how I feel about everything?
Sure, go ahead.
So here's my thing, kind of bouncing off what Leah was talking. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
So bouncing off of what Leah was talking about, like
For the record, I
about
wasn't saying a
the legal
50-year-old could
immigration
be on
process,
DACA. I was saying
address
in
the
that
illegal
scenario
immigration
where a
process, you have
child
to
is
address the
brought
root
to the
cause of
United
why it's
States
so
and then
bad in the
grows
first
up
place.
in the United
And
States
the
and
reason
finds out
that
they're
it's so
not
bad
from
is
the
because
United
legal
States, that
immigration
would qualify
process
them for
is
DACA,
just as
depending on
bad, if
other
not worse.
restrictions
So I
and
think you
parameters.
can offer bonuses that incentivize, or I mean not incentivize, speed up the legal immigration process, and then that will
why
quickly
would
get
we
rid of
do
a lot
that?
of the illegal
It
immigration.
would.
We don't need to speed it
Why
up.
would
Well,
we do
like for
that?
instance, we're offering $50,000 hiring bonuses for
Dude,
ICE officers,
let
but
me
we're not
ask you a
offering a single
question.
hiring bonus for immigration judges
Let me
to
ask you a
speed up
question. Let me ask you a question. Why would you
Yep.
want to speed it up? So we can miss something, or what's the
Well,
case?
because
here?
for some
You
people it takes
realize
like
that we have
20
some of
plus
the most
years, and I
relaxed.
mean that's like
Take 20
You,
plus
I'm
years.
sorry, I wasn't finished talking when you decided to talk, but you know, we have some of the most relaxed immigration laws in this world. Why would we fucking lighten anything up?
To be fair, when he was talking, you tried to interrupt him, Selena.
yeah. I'm just
Look, if I
but
wanted you to
Oh,
I
Lord
would ask you
Jesus.
for it.
okay,
Who
but
kicked Leah?
so what I
I'm
was
just saying
saying
we should
is
have just
You
say
know what, Blue? If you say one more
I
goddamn
didn't.
thing,
one more goddamn thing.
bye.
God.
Bye, White Rose.
So
Have a good
intelligent
day.
and
Let me
smart.
bring Leah back up here.
Fucking
Listen
You know,
to
our
Audrey.
immigration
what I
laws
was
are
saying
some
like
of the
about that,
easiest on the
I
planet.
I got
think
kicked out.
I don't know.
I didn't.
I don't
Have you
know
ever?
either.
I didn't do anything. If you
Selena,
updated
any
your
reason
app,
to
I
boot
got
me.
kicked out earlier.
So
That's
here we
because my
go, guys.
app
We're gonna
was
go over and
needed
say hi from the
updating.
stream.
No, I just said I
Okay.
got disconnected.
W
Bobby, I'll
Emma's
get
hi
you.
from the
I'll get you
stream.
taken care of too. By the way, Bobby.
Let's go,
Oh,
chat.
God damn it. Shut the fuck up.
So sensitive.
so I think the main reason as to why we need to speed up the legal immigration process is because it will directly defeat the massive illegal immigration
So let me
problem
ask you, Cassius, from the time that someone applies for a visa to come here in order to become a citizen, right? How long do you think it should take from beginning to end? I guess he got a phone call. Leah, how about you?
What'd you say?
Not
Sorry, I
20
didn't mean to
years.
close
I
that
think
out.
5 years would be fine.
If
A couple of years would be
It's
fine.
like
if someone
yeah.
applies for a visa in
Thank
order
you.
to immigrate here, right? How long do you think it should take
Well,
from beginning from
okay, so
their
I would
first
say that it
to
should
when?
probably take ideally less than a year. It should probably take like anywhere from.
I disagree.
What do you mean
Our
no?
founding
It should
fathers
take ideally
actually
between
said it
6
should
to
take
11
about
months,
4
but-
years.
Well, a lot of times you don't realize
Well,
is
I
the
mean, that's a
reason it
bit
takes a
outdated.
long time is because the country they're immigrating from does not have the paperwork. because they
Tanya
don't keep
said,
records
"Watch
like
it,
the United
Emma is
States
here."
does, so to vet them, it takes a while. Then they have to go through medical stuff. They have to go through a lot of things because you don't just let people in here when we don't know who the hell they are.
And do you think we shouldn't reform it so that it would be a little bit easier for us
How
on
do
our
we
end?
reform
how
if
do
the
you
other
think
countries
we're going
don't
to
have
force
the right?
I don't know who this
countries
is.
to keep
It's
track of who
Wifey
their
King
people
Ranch
are?
32.
I don't know. That sounds like something that the immigration courts can figure
No,
out.
it's not something our
That's their
immigration.
job,
It's
right?
up to the other country to do that.
The other
not
countries
us.
don't.
Do you think they should do their job or no?
They are
That's
doing their
not
job. Did you
our
hear?
job.
The other countries don't keep the correct paperwork and stuff like that on these people.
Who
so
said
how are
that?
we supposed to fix
That's
other
not
countries?
true.
I think ideally something similar to the asylum system that we have, and
God
then
almighty.
No,
we can
no,
work
Lord
we're
have
towards.
not
mercy on
seeking
my
First of all,
soul.
not, we let almost 1 million.
No. I'm not
illegal
saying they
immigrants
seek
a year
asylum.
in
I'm
here.
saying we should create another system.
Bro.
We can't
Wait,
create
could I
other
lay it out?
systems in other countries if we don't have the document.
All right, chat. So we need $26.86 to make this an even 100 before we end out today. We've got about a little less than an hour left on the stream. So let's band together and let's knock out this 27 doll hairs so that way we can at least make it an even 100 before we get off for the day. Let's fucking go, chat.
So what I'm saying is we could set up another
Of course you are looking upwards.
system somewhat similar to what we have with our asylum system that doesn't require other countries' documents in order for
Of course they
them
did,
to come
Deb.
here for asylum, and we can work them out and they can get their
This is wild
legal
behavior.
status
All right.
slowly over time, or maybe
Ball
like a
ring.
trusted
Let's
work
move on to the next
program.
one.
Land this plane quicker than you can, bud.
Serious.
How do we vet them then?
Yeah.
What do you mean? How do we vet them? You think it takes? Do they think it takes 20 years to vet a person? That's fucking insanity.
Oh, he's all he is down there. He's a weak little bitch boy. Definitely by his picture.
Yes, I really was referencing how they actually viewed them back then and what would disqualify them. I don't know why it's so hard for you to fucking not believe that part of it. I'm pretty sure that's what they went through. But here's your factors for you. And there's actually a DOD instruction. So the major categories says permanent and waivable medical conditions, mental health histories, criminal records, smug use, and age limits are in
What are we
these
talking
categories.
about here?
You can, if you have any, never mind. I'll shut up.
Sorry, hurt your feelings there. Holy shit.
You're talking over me.
I barely said anything.
You just did.
Who's maga on
Cardiovascular,
maga crime?
neurological. If you have a history of any heart attacks, structural heart diseases, epilepsy, chronic neurodegenerative disorders, respiratory, you can have current asthma. It says
What are we talking about?
May be eligible via pilot programs. Chronic eczema, severe psoriasis, those are skin conditions you cannot be listed with. Allergies to any food or systematic allergies that require ongoing management. History of solid organ transplants, cystic fibrosis, chronic kidney failure requiring dialysis. You can't be schizophrenic, bipolar, or have severe depressive disorders. You cannot have anxiety and have any treatment or any medication treatment that's involved. You can't have any history of suicide. You cannot have developmental disorders such as autism or any learning disabilities. You cannot have a criminal record, any felony convictions, severe domestic violence offenses, or certain misdemeanors, violent crimes, and sexual assault are also permanent blocks without waiver possibilities. Age limits are enlistment cap varies by branch, requiring specific age waivers if exceeded. And education, you have to have at least a high school diploma or a GED.
Are they talking about to get into
Hopefully
the
that
military?
educated you a little bit. I don't know. Maybe not.
Guys, I think so. Here's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna update my topics real quick. I think I'm gonna update my topics real quick because I really want to add that Republicans are hypocrites, basically. Because they're hypocrites on just their beliefs and also the way they protect abusive men. So I want to add that to my thing. So I think we're going to be back in just a few minutes because I also got to get my water and I have to use the restroom. So give me a few minutes, chat, and we'll be back. If you're over on the tube of views or the Twitch, hi, Ducky. You guys don't go anywhere. It's just going to get a little quiet for you guys for a few minutes. So yeah, we're going to hit a quick reset, BRB chat. All right, I'm going to put up my box here. Lord have mercy. Let's put up the box. Boom, the Mind Your Business box. BRB chat.
Oh my god. You guys are ridiculous.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, just a heads up, I'm pretty sure So, the guy you kicked a little bit ago, is Versailles.
Oh no.
He's in the block list if you want to take care of it.
Stay Goodman. How old are you? Which one of these topics you want to talk about?
Could I start from the top and we discuss as I go down?
You're probably not going to make it past the first one, but sure.
Okay. Men are not protectors. I agree with that one. In this day and age, that's not their assigned role. there's weak men and then some men that are entitled to it, and I don't agree with the entitlement. So I don't think there's no label when it comes to men as protectors. I think there are protectors, and there are people that need protecting.
Protect from whom?
It depends their situation.
I need specifics. From who?
How many X factors can I list on who attacks and who needs defense from?
Is it to protect from animals? Is it to protect from women? Is it to protect from men?
Yeah, I'm not going to label every situation, but
Cool.
there are situations where there are people needing protecting from women. There are situations where people need protecting from men. There are people that need protecting from government. There are people that need protecting from animals.
Okay,
Yes.
real quick, because I may not have heard it. Did you give your age when you came up?
Yeah, 30, brother.
30. Okay, thanks. So here's the problem: is that if men are protecting from other men, then men cannot be protectors.
I also agreed, and I said men are not protectors.
Oh, okay. Then you agree with the prompt. I'm not sure why we're arguing it. Then. So you agree with the prompt. What other?
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah, you agree with the prompt. Okay. Is there anything else you disagree with?
Well, to the second one, I did disagree with.
Sorry, we're paused for a second. Unfortunately, I don't remember what the second one is.
No
Just
worries.
give me a second.
You're good. How are you doing tonight or today, wherever you're at?
I'm a little tired. I just woke up.
That's fair. Good morning.
I'm gonna put you on pause for just a second. Chat. Let's make sure we keep tapping the screen, sharing out this live. Send your daily heart me if you haven't already. We're trying to get a gift goal down today because we're trying to get dogs taken care of at the vet so that they don't get pregnant. If you can please contribute to the links in the bio, we'd appreciate it. As soon as we are not paused. Oh, my volume is very low. Okay.
Oh, right, chat. Sorry, I was listening into Jess's live while I was making my new background, seeing what they were doing over there and how that was going. All right, let's freaking go. Yeah, Tortilla, everything's fine. I just had to hit a reset. I had to get my cup of water. I really wanted to add the Republican Party is hypocrisy into the background and just change up the topics a little bit. And I went and listened in on Justice Live for a few minutes while I was making it. I kind of forgot about you guys over here, to be fair. I always forget about the YouTube and Twitch. I'm getting better about it, chat, I promise. But thank you guys for being over on the YouTube and Twitch. I appreciate y'all. We are back. So, Mr. Wheels, this is a temporary name. A Trump supporter says he is suing me, but won't give me his information to send to my lawyer and won't accept my lawyer's information in order to sue me. And he says, my name is Judy from Rowlett, Texas, and I'm head of HR. So, so it's kind of a joke, on the Trump supporter who said that if you want to check out, I posted all the screenshots. It was the last video I posted. It's just a bunch of screenshots. But yeah, guys, let's tap the screen. Let's work really hard to get back into the algro. I kept the majority of the topics the same. I really wanted to add the Republican Party is hypocrisy. Because I think it's really important to talk about how the Republicans are giant hypocrites. They want states' rights, but then they want federal legislation to ban healthcare for women. They want parents' rights unless those parents' rights include healthcare decisions for their children. They want us to get rid of people like Eric Swalwell and Graham Plattner, but Max Miller and Todd, like Max Miller's totally fine, right? Just like Matt Gaetz was totally fine. They wanted to confirm Matt Gaetz until a big stink was made about it. Hi, Chicken Man. So yeah, so let's chit chat and hopefully we can get this last hour in. Hopefully we can get some Trump supporters over here to have conversations with us because MAGA hunting isn't working out for us. Hi, Aviana. Let me reset. Remember, guys, this Rose goal is just to keep us on the algorithm and to cycle us through the FYP. I know the daily goal is a little hefty, and the reason being is because it is the daily show goal to keep the lights on and food on the table, and it is also the goal to hopefully get me to Minnesota on the 22nd to counter-protest Jake Lang's racism. Hi, little comet moth. Hello, how are you? Fired my doc said Stalin would be proud of you. For what? For what, Todd? Of course your name's Todd. It's all Todds till it's no Todds. Speaking of, I should check in on my actual friend Todd. I haven't seen him on the TikTok streets in a while. I heard Macaron is getting a bunch of Maga lives. I'll let him know to follow up with you. Happy 50th birthday, Shannon! I love that. Thank you for being here on your birthday, and I hope the day is just as cool as you are. All right, I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna tap the screen with you guys and make sure everything looks okay. Hell yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Can we get a bunch of happy birthdays in the chat for Shannon? All right, chat. Tortilla, I'm live right now. What do you mean? Your birthday's Monday. W Mad Gabby. Happy early birthday, because I will absolutely forget. Let's see. Send a Mag Live you're probably already banned from. Where'd you send it to, Twiz? Let me check. Because remember, guys, if I'm live on this account, you have to send it to one of my other accounts. Okay, hold on. I see it, Twiz. Yeah, no, I don't talk to Dilligaf specifically because he doesn't even go here. Oh, whatever live that was, Mikey, it says I've been blocked by the host. Hold on, let me find out. Okay, hold on. Because we could at least stream it. Oh my god, of course it's this one. Alright, chat. This is just going to be a fun little field trip to get them to crash out. It's really fun. I love it when they crash out about me because I've been banned on all of my accounts from this one. But of course, our favorite Thunder is here.
It looks like
Our
an American
favorite
ace, right?
Thunder.
Yeah.
And they're talking about Abdul Al Sayed. So let me get the name for you guys. You guys are going to go say hi from Emma's stream.
One of the lives that you sent me.
Oh, okay. I mean, I was probably on there. Oh,
Everyone go say hi to Tyler Stokes, 89 from Emma.
And I'm on liberal. Sometimes I'm on liberal live. Sometimes I'm on Republic. So I just share with everyone. And I was like, hey, if you want to go on, whatever. If you don't, if you can't, you can't. You know, if you could, you could. You know, that's why I don't do it. Just
Angel.
Okay,
Angel.
Miss Rizla.
Don't be on. Don't be on any liberals' lives, okay?
Yeah,
It's a waste of time to be on a liberal live, to be honest with you.
Is it?
I was one of Sean's mods, and he would literally talk shit about people that used to be his mods.
Well, like I said, with the liberal lives, they're kind of pointless. You're right, they are pointless. But let me tell you something.
We are high, Emma.
Everyone say hello to Wide Load Emma.
Wide Load Emma.
Oh my god.
Wide
Emma,
Load Emma.
what the hell are you doing up here, sweetheart?
Emma's not up there. I'm just
Hello.
live streaming.
RJ's what? Oh no, not
Lady. Emma's up here.
I'm not up there.
Hello,
That's crazy.
Richard. Hello, Dick
Steph.
Whores,
Nope, not Stephanie. Finn, thank you for the $11.04. I forgot that's your mom. You freak. It freaks me out every time. Finn, thank you for the $11.04. I appreciate you so much. Tell your mom I said hello. Every time, man. It gets me every time.
What insult you talking about, sir?
Well,
Wide load Emma. That's what he's talking
because,
about.
you know, they decide to try to
What insult,
dox
bitch?
everybody.
No one's doxing
Hell,
you.
Richard tried doxing me.
No, we didn't.
by
God, just
getting
talk
me
about
into
politics.
his live,
We are
getting me to
high
turn on my camera and
enough.
getting all of
We
his
love
little,
the insults because
baby
they have
fucking
no
followers
brains.
to fucking dox me.
Darth, can you come up here and talk for yourself, or do you just need your cult leader to come talk for you?
You need Bible permission. Remember that.
Yes, this is the username
Besides,
on the screen, Haley.
You know, Emma, you're all you're going to do is grift and
You heard it,
break
chat. Let's grift.
TikTok TOS.
Let's grift, chat. We're at
because
$84.18 out of the $200 goal for the day. Let's see.
TOS.
I
and
can read,
you don't
unlike
have
you.
actual attorneys.
I do.
They're probably attorneys
$115 fixes
and
the goal,
got
chat.
their knee pads in order to.
We're gonna do insults. Here we go. Insulting, insulting, insulting.
So
Well, my
please-
attorney's right
so
across
just,
the street, so she
Who's
might
got,
really want to
who's got Timu
find
lawyers? Y'all got Timu lawyers? Good.
I have like an actual lawyer.
No.
If they want my lawyer's information, just let me know.
That's fine.
No, she has the lawyers from Kamala Harris knee pad college.
Nah, she's got the lawyers for freaking Carmelo Anthony.
Oh,
No,
no.
you know where she gets her lawyers?
Please
From the bench.
assess,
You know
please
them
assess,
bench lawyers you
please
guys always
assess.
see? That's where she got it. She's like, oh, they're on a bench, so they must be good. That's what she's thinking, you know?
I got Morgan and Morgan. Dead and Morgan and Morgan. I got Dumbass and Dumbass.
Wild work, chat.
So
See, I
Darth,
will make this
did
is the one
Darth
person
move
I
on
will
now?
do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is the one person I will make fun of. When it comes to RJ's crew, I have no fucking respect for them. The first time I meet RJ, he decides to threaten to unalive me. So I have no respect for that fucker.
The first
If
time
the glove doesn't fit, we must acquit.
The first time I met Richard, he ended up getting somebody's account permanently banned because he was.
None of this
up-
is
he was
true,
up there
guys.
Oh, I
going,
just got a warning.
going
Okay.
like, oh,
I'm getting a
hey.
warning.
He was like,
Gunners
oh,
and Nazi,
you know what to
Mikey.
do, guys. You know what to do.
What?
And
You got a
he was
warning?
getting.
Yeah, I
He was
did.
getting all of his
Alright, here, I'll jot it
fans.
down.
He was getting all of his fans to report everybody.
That's not true.
Well, apparently they're doing it now. We just lost someone, so.
Why is laundry such a pain in the ass?
Yes, go sing,
I don't
Cam.
know. I don't
Go
do laundry.
sing, Cam.
Restriction for about 10 minutes.
You know what's crazy? Is I've never even got to talk to Tyler, which is so insane.
Praise Emma. Oh my god. You know what?
I've never even spoken to Tyler.
Chip, why are you a simp instead of being a real man?
Here we go, guys.
Oh, look. Somebody's humming up.
Tuna delights. Lovely.
You'll see when we spike up to like 50, 60, yeah, then you know they're in here.
Hello.
Hello there, Tuna Delights. What is your age?
Yeah, what do you guys can tell you're starting to get?
What?
We are high and high.
What is
We
your
carry
age? Who'd you
the
vote
dead.
for?
You are nobody now.
Didn't even say your age, man. You gotta say your age. How old are you?
Tuna, you got the age, please, for TikTok purposes?
I hate it.
Yeah, 35.
Got him, Cam.
Oh, thank you very much, Tuna.
Yeah, thank you very much, Kuna.
Are you in a wind tunnel right now?
Who'd you vote for?
Oh, no.
Would you like to
Are you
tell
guys like? Are you guys
Luna,
being
who'd you
racist
like
because
to-
you're like?
Who
are
did
you
you
guys
like?
Guys, I want you to recognize what they just admitted to, though, right? Allison is totally right. They own themselves. They're like, if we get 50 people in here, it's got to be because of Emma. Because right now they have 12 people.
Why do you care? Huh? Is it because your girlfriend
Can you say I'm
likes
Batman?
my voice more than
Can you
yours?
say I'm Batman?
Can you say
I'm
I'm
done.
Batman, Emily?
Tuna,
Why
you say
don't
I'm
you
Batman
go
for me?
back and keep
Batman.
sucking on RJ's dick, okay?
Can y'all stop sexually
Because we know
harassing
you
people on
do
the
it
internet?
best.
Good one.
Wait.
Can we do
you
that?
Wait, you
smell
think
like
I'm?
tuna.
Wait a
That's why
second.
your name is Tuna.
Wait,
So
you
why
think
don't
I'm
you
doing
go
that?
back and report to
Wait a second.
RJ
Hang on.
and the little
Hang on.
cronies?
Wait a second. You think I'm doing?
No, you're gonna wait a second. This is our live, bitch.
But you can't stop talking.
Oh, I've
Why
just
can't
got
you
a
stop?
restriction for bullying and harassment.
Because you called him a
thank you,
bitch.
Tuna.
God damn you,
We're
Tuna. God damn you.
Bye,
You
Tuna.
Oh, I was
Fuck
gonna say,
you,
like, I was
Tuna.
gonna,
Fuck you.
I was gonna
You pussy
debate with him, but
you right there?
damn,
Now,
Jesus
see,
Christ.
I wanted
this
to
is
debate you.
why we need to get rid of all. We need to fucking
Look,
block
Earl,
all
I
of
say
these dumbass.
I say not to report specifically because they constantly accuse you guys of reporting. At the end of the day, I can't control you guys for what you do, right? Like all I can say to you is that I would prefer that you guys not report on my behalf. Right? That's all I can say.
They end up going and they're like a child trying to go to
Hang on,
mommy
guys.
and
Hang
daddy.
on. Here's the Chicken Man. What is your age?
36.
Who'd
My
you
friend
vote
Chicken
for?
Man is there.
Kamala Harris. Thunder, you sound like you starred in a low-budget post-apocalyptic.
Fuck
I'm not
And
gonna stop
Oh,
trolling.
come on,
chicken,
that's not right. Come on, that's fucked up.
We are
You know what? You know what, chicken? You sound like you eat too much KFC.
By the way, that one guy was friends with RJ. Guess what I found on his followers? Wasn't RJ himself. He tried to cover himself. But look at that. One of his good friends, RJ's demon.
So can I say this? I'm gonna say this. You know what? These
Hey,
people
Nightmare. Nightmare.
Cam, look at what you
give me a-
started. Even Chicken Man
do
singing
me a
the song.
favor. I need you to I need you to block Bamber because she insulted me. She insulted me for my hair.
You see, this is the thing I don't like when people pick on Tyler. Like I seen it so many times.
Yeah.
Like,
See, she
I
said,
don't
"Hey,
like it.
host, is that a mohawk, international, your hairline, or is that bar back?"
I
Hey,
mean,
Amber, why are you big back?
You know what, Amber?
you, Amber.
Are you a he she? Is that it?
Now it's just getting gross. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh my god. Guys, can we remix? How do I remix the Charlie? Mikey, where are you? Mikey, I need you. Not all caps, dang. And to answer her question, yes, I am, because cookies are delicious. How dare you, Amber? Not the man's hairline.
Mommy,
You did your best,
they
Tuna.
they insulted me, and yet they won't.
I just messaged you on Discord,
I
Mikey.
agree. I agree with you because once you like throw insults at them back, like I'll tell you something.
You guys literally do
I
nothing
was
but
on the
insult
live,
me
right?
all
And
of the
guy
time.
was saying I got a D in my mouth because I was as big as.
Literally, the second my name is mentioned, they go, Big Back Emma. And now they're upset because someone made fun of Tyler's receding hairline? Be so for real. Like, the fucking, where do these people get their audacity, chat? Where? Chip, I have no idea who you're talking about. I have to sneeze again.
What's that called? The stupid group meetings them over there.
Don't be triggered, host. It's okay. Calm down. It's
I'm
fine.
not mad.
He did nothing, brother. Relax.
I'm not mad
relax.
about it. What's up, Cap? I need your age. I need your age, please.
Hey, what's up, guys? Captain America Walks. I'm 51 from Florida. I voted for Trump.
I will say, I believe Biden and Obama are two of the worst. And I would maybe Obama was never officially a president. He wasn't born here, but we won't get into that. I would also say that James Buchanan, who led this country into civil war and could not keep America together, is in the top 3 of the worst presidents.
I would agree
Also-
with you, Captain.
I agree with too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. Will, I need your age, honey, for TikTok, please.
19.
Thank you.
Who'd you vote for, Will?
I don't completely disagree with you, Captain. I think
Hold on.
that when you bring it to at least the last 15 to 20 years, I have to completely agree with the prompt. I don't
Sorry, I
disagree
had to
with you,
sneeze, chat,
Captain.
and I forgot to unmute.
I'm
That's
just saying
some-
the last 15, 20 years.
What are we
That's
talking
something
about?
I forgot to add that I was going to say that within everyone who's alive right now, in our lifetime, our generation, the last 5 generations, without a doubt, the 2 worst presidents are these 2, Biden and Obama.
Yeah.
Undoubtedly, unequivocally.
I would have to
They
agree.
were
How?
anti-American. They did things against
Got an
this
ad on
country.
Timu for a 6-pack of Audacity. It was
biggest reason that
fortified
I
with
say that is
ivermectin. I'm done.
I'm part of the younger crowd. I'm only 36,
I'm
so
done.
I've only been able to vote for the
Not really
last,
that
you know,
young.
like
Oh, now the live is paused. I'm done.
about previous administrations if I wasn't alive or able to vote then, I guess. I mean, I can go back and look at history, but that
Right.
doesn't mean that what I say is correct because I wasn't alive then, you know what I mean? But someone of the older generation who was alive during that, absolutely you can say that because
Well.
I don't know. You know what I mean?
There's no one alive now that was during Buchanan's presidency for sure. So, but yeah, you're
Right.
saying your perspective, the life you've lived, as it's affected you 100%.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm basing mine off of is what I've been taught in school by other people who were taught by other people.
Captain America, you got ball for that. You know ball.
I don't know what you said. I'm sorry. Ask me again.
Ball, like ball knowledge, like
Lisa,
Like,
yeah,
you know what you're
I changed my
talking
name temporarily. If you want to know
Thank
why,
you.
you got to go to my
Yeah.
profile and read the screenshot.
Can I talk about like who
What
I
is happening? Okay,
who
hold
I
on.
voted for and everything?
Yes, you can. Go ahead.
Sure.
Okay, so well actually no, I couldn't vote, but because I'm 19 right now. But if I could have voted,
is
I
wild.
would have voted. I would have wrote in Kanye West probably. Not
Why?
in neutral, but I don't like any other candidates. I didn't like Trump. I like Trump his first term. If I was 18 and on his first term, I would vote for Trump. But I don't like any of them. I think they're both secret society type stuff.
What is happening?
But yeah, I can agree with
Oh,
the
yeah.
prompt. I don't like Biden or Obama.
That's
So
your point
Will,
of view.
Will, do you believe all this is just a conspiracy theory?
Like, are you talking about like your thing, like the 2 worst presidents, or what?
I'm talking about behind these 2 presidents, all the things being said, everything that's supposedly been done by them. Do you think that's mostly conspiracy theorist ideas?
I think the U.S. presidents, they haven't really done much for the actual people. They don't they focus so much on us voting for them that we really don't change much. Even with like the House of Representatives, the Senate, we really can't do much as a people unless we actually, like do a revolution
So
side or
not
something like
cut you
that.
off. Not cut you off. I get where you're going. So are you saying they work for the lobbyists and not the American people, correct?
Yeah, that'd be correct. Not for the yeah.
The working class man.
They're also
Just jump in the gate. Getting right to the point. Because
I'd
it
like
seems
to-
where you're leading. And I got to admit, Will, I think you're mostly right there. We need people that are in interest for us and not others.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'd
and
like
also,
to interject and give some advice to Will from an old man.
got
You
blocked. Of
said
course you
something
did.
about voting for Kanye, and I
Okay, hold
understand that he's influential. Uh, Someone older than me and more wise than me once said, "Never vote for people that influence you with their speech because they're just charismatic. Vote for people that show what they're about and their deeds and their actions, not their words."
Yeah, that
So
was
be
also kind of
careful.
a joke. But when he actually did
The,
run from I don't know if you paid attention when he ran in 2020, he actually got quite a good like surprising amount of votes. But there
well,
were
yes,
policies I
that's
liked. He was pro life. He was anti Planned Parenthood. You know, he did a lot of things, a lot of policies that I think would have worked fine. I didn't think he was gonna
well.
get as far as he actually did, but
You're actually personifying exactly what I'm saying. He isn't any of those things you said. He may stand for those things and believe in those things, but that's what politicians do: is they tell you, "I'm for this, I'm for that." But he's never passed legislation. He doesn't know how to write a bill. He wouldn't have been able to.
When the live is paused, you guys can't hear it, and I hate that.
Elect them.
can I add something though?
Okay,
But would
Sure.
you say that? Would you say
Hold a
that about
second, y'all.
Ronald
Hold a
Reagan?
second, y'all.
Hold
We got
on.
new
The only reason
people.
I'm stopping you, Will, is because we have two new people on the panel. I just need their
Okay,
ages
that's
for.
yeah, completely
What's
fine.
up, DNC?
Give me just a
Emma?
second, and I'll let you finish. DNC, can you state your name, please, dear, for the.
Emma,
Yes. State your age, please, for TikTok.
34.
Thank you. And Smitty, can you please state your age for TikTok?
Yeah, 44.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Will, continue. I'm sorry.
Anyways, but would you, Captain America, would you say the same thing about Ronald Reagan? Question mark. That I mean, he was an actor before. He didn't really know anything about the government until he was.
I'm not on any party line when I'm saying that. I'm just saying be careful of the difference between people who sell snake oil and
Yeah,
people who
right.
actually provide miracles.
Yeah, I think I get what you're saying now. Yeah.
Yeah. Not saying one politician delivers over another.
I wasn't completely serious. Like,
Well, I do want to correct one thing just real quick. Ronald Reagan wasn't just an actor. He actually had political involvement and was the governor before the president.
So what happens, especially with the youth, and why the youth will always go for more socialist leftist movements, is because when they have a better speaker, when they can go for the youthful vote, when they can evoke the emotions.
But Captain, what? Name me like 2 socialist programs that you think the youth love, if you don't mind, or just one.
Actually, Kevin, can you give me your age, please, for TikTok, sir?
28. Sorry.
Anything that starts with free.
Nothing
Free healthcare.
Well, let's talk about universal healthcare. I mean, you guys love to call yourselves fiscal conservatives.
Hold on, don't get all argumentative and angry.
Oh, I'm not.
I'm answering your question. Free healthcare, free education, free rent, free groceries,
None of those
free
things
childcare.
Captain, none of those things are free, and we know that. They come out of our
Yes,
pockets.
100%. But the gentleman asked me, what do the leftists and the liberals with the youth like that they say they're gonna get? That's what they like. That's what appeals to them when they're promised those things.
Well, you do know from a capitalist standpoint that when you make education affordable, you actually create more jobs. Your GDP.
TikTok DM scam?
Question mark. The economy better, and universal health care from a fiscal conservative standpoint would save $6.5 trillion. So these are policies that you guys shouldn't be against.
Okay.
If you care about a strong economy and fiscal
$6.5 trillion.
Hey
How
guys,
can you
calm
prove that?
down.
I want to see your receipts for that.
Calm down, guys. Come on.
One at a time. What's up, California? How you doing?
Can I talk to Kevin real
Good.
quick?
How are you, host?
Can I respond to Kevin?
Go ahead.
So Kevin, would you be? So you're not opposed to universal health care, correct?
I'm also not opposed to
I'm
it.
for it.
Okay.
I'm
Do you think?
for universal health care.
I'm
Do you thi-
for eliminating the power of the insurance company.
Yes, good.
Don't have access to health care?
I think actually, yeah,
Stop
that's a
eating
good point.
trash.
I think, but a lot of
you
it's the
can't get
government's
healthier
fault.
by going to the doctor.
They
You
pushed
get
us a lot
healthier
of
by going to the gym.
the government
What?
pushed us a lot of shit, processed
Hold on,
foods.
wait,
So it's
people,
partly the
wait.
government's
Keep
fault.
your
One at a
thought,
time,
wait.
y'all. One at a time.
Facility,
One at a
where are
time,
you?
y'all.
Where are you at? Are
Are you
you
talking
in
about
the
me?
United States?
You talking about me? I'm from Ohio.
Right. Well, so you understand that the
DNC,
premise, you understand that the premise of getting
I'm
healthier
in Indiana.
prior to, I live in Florida right now. I'm from Virginia. Getting healthier prior to getting universal health care is kind of just working the challenge backwards.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, but I mean,
If they made healthcare more expensive, that's what we got to do in America. Make it more expensive, and people start going on diets and walks, and they won't become fat. They won't be diabetic. They will get out there and take care of themselves. But if you make it easy for people to be sick,
Captain, you understand that then we'll have social class, we'll have class, what's the word I'm looking for, where people that have more money have access to healthcare, and people that have less money will not have access to healthcare. That's not necessarily like a solution to what we're talking about.
I understand I'm being hyperbolic. I'm being as stupid and ignorant with that statement as someone who says
Oh, okay. All
says
right. Thank you.
you should make bullets $1 million and gun violence will go down. The same kind of
You can't say those things, Captain.
what do you
Okay,
say?
like,
Oh, I was just using
okay.
example saying
Slip
that
the
that's the
tongue.
same.
It's okay. It's okay.
We can't say the B word, but you can say freedom seeds. That's what we call
Roger.
them.
What was you talking about?
But that's what I would say is just being hyperbolic. Of course, I don't think that healthcare should be free at all because nothing's ever free. You're paying for it in a different source. You're working harder, you tax more. Someone is paying for your healthcare. I
So-
don't think it should be free.
Captain, that's not completely true, right? So, like, let's look at it this way, right? So, universal
How
health care.
is that not true in any
Well,
way?
I'm trying to explain
Nobody,
it to you. I was
nobody
quiet the
donates.
entire
No,
Captain,
Captain America.
You're
Captain,
explaining
I
to
was
yourself.
quiet the entire time you were speaking. Can you just have a little self-control so I can rebuttal, please? Thank you. So, like I was saying, we all know these programs would not be quote unquote free. Nobody has ever advertised free healthcare. So, right now, the way that it works is you pay for your privatized insurance plus your federal taxes, which includes Social Security and Medicare, right? So you're paying twice for healthcare. One for an individual's healthcare that isn't yours, and the second for your own healthcare. If we simply were to get rid of privatized insurance and we were to raise that tax for everybody, Medicare for all, then everybody can have access to healthcare, and ultimately it would save you money.
Okay.
Hey, let's get past the bullshit here. The fact is, if we took the authority from the insurance industry and if you use your own fucking common sense, slap your hand when you need to have ice cream versus something healthy, you know what? You would take the authority away and you would bring it back to yourself.
There you go.
I kind of have to
here's the
agree
thing.
with
If
you.
we
Are
want to
you
talk about
suggesting? Are you suggesting having some sort of government regulatory system or program that goes around and monitors each person's dietary habits here in order to achieve what Emma's talking about?
No, how
Sir,
about
I'm gonna be absolutely rude. Wait,
How
guys.
about
I'm
this?
gonna be
one
absolutely
at a
rude.
time,
I
y'all.
want to hear
You know, you
this.
have the choice
I
to not be
said,
rude.
One at a
How about
time.
we do
okay,
it?
no. Wait,
One at a time, y'all. One at a time.
wait, right. Everybody wait. What I said was, you need to take and smack your own hand. Instead of having an ice cream, you could have a Nature Valley bar, right? You don't have to do yourself wrong. And by far, you're taking the authority away from the insurance for the reason being You're doing yourself correct.
But you're trying to make a
Sir,
claim.
I have
Hold on.
experience in this field.
You need to make better choices for yourself. Your doctor shouldn't have to tell you to get and do cardio. That's
Oh my
common
God.
sense.
So you wish. What is hyperthyroidism?
It's brain damage. No, I'm kidding. Actually, I do know, and you tell me. I'm quite interested.
It's something you get
oh my
when you're
God.
fat and lazy.
No, it's not something you get when you're fat and lazy, Captain. Jesus Christ. So, like, things like hypothyroidism, whenever you have a thyroid disorder, you either struggle to gain weight or you struggle to lose weight, right?
He's absolutely right.
Can I
It usually
please
makes you
not be-
obese.
Can I please not be interrupted, Captain? Please?
I didn't say a word.
Or you wish, because you both are interrupting me incessantly, and it's infuriating.
Oh,
Can we
your
have
blue
some
hair is
self-control?
annoying.
It's making me mad too.
Everybody mute one at a time.
So at the end of the day, right, there are people with actual medical disorders that have trouble with gaining or losing weight. Couple that with the cheaper foods being the foods that cause the most obesity in this country, and then the Republican Party convincing the rich the poor should punch down on the poorer, that's going to lead to higher obesity rates across the country.
I'm
way
sorry.
that we, again,
I'll respond
I'm not
to that.
done speaking.
Oh my God! How many
I'm
points
not
are you
done
gonna make
speaking.
till you wait for
I'm
her?
making the same
Just
point,
let her
Captain.
do it, Captain.
I'm making the same point. The entire time I've been talking about one particular point. So if we have universal health care coupled with making food more affordable, we would have
To add on. Okay. I don't think Captain's gonna talk. So just to talk about Emma, I'm actually like I wrestle in high school, and I have to cut down to 285. So right now I'm out of season. I'm 310 pounds right now. I have to cut down to 285. I do that every year, and I usually get under. But like, you know, it's pretty it's pretty unhealthy. Probably shouldn't be doing that. But I've always like had a problem. At least I mean I do sports. I've always done sports. I've always been like an athletic kid, but like I think the food these days is much more addictive. Like it's more processed, and I think like especially like they Trump just he supports glyphosate, and that's a main like cancer causing chemical. It's 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 for like weeding on farms, and it's a spray that they put on it, and it's known to cause some cancer qualities.
Well, I'm sorry. How old are you?
My bad.
Wow.
Guys, that was a literal
He's speaking
Will.
the
Oh,
he's
I'm so
speaking
sorry.
the truth. This is the host speaking. He's speaking the truth on that. Because I'm used to be a wrestler. I'm 27. I know.
No, absolutely. So wrestling has the highest rate for male eating disorders, especially in school.
Yeah.
It's just unfortunately, according to TikTok terms of service, you have to be at least 18 to be in a TikTok live.
Yeah,
so,
before
Will, I
you
would
came
encourage
in here
you-
and started pushing your shit around, we already discussed that man's age. You are a very rude
He
person,
just said he was
young
in
lady.
high school, Captain. What do you
You
mean?
are
How
a
have I been
very
rude?
rude young lady.
How have I been rude? For asking how
Everything
old
you
he was when
say,
he said he was in high school?
everything you say has been so matter of fact, like you are the absolute positive.
Sorry for being educated, Captain. My fucking
Dude,
God.
it's not that you're
literally chucked my
educated.
degree out the window.
Animal,
God
shut
damn.
up.
It's
Ma'am,
not that you're
I have
educated.
3
It's the
years
matter of
of
fact way in which
psychology.
you pronounce yourself.
Are you that educated? Because I am.
I have a degree in psychology. I'll show you my degree right now. if you wanna
Now you
see
both
it.
have degrees in psychology. Got it.
Well, either way, though, guys, has anything that Emma said been not factual?
Well,
We,
except
we
for the
appreciate
fact
your
that
degree,
majority of
Captain.
obesity is
That's
caused
great.
by overeating and not thyroids.
She was pointing out, but thyroid issues do exist, right?
correct.
Sure,
I was just
but
pointing out that
Okay.
medical
the
issues
majority
do
are
exist.
caused by overeating.
So
Yes,
I think what
so
she was
the whole
trying to
point.
put on display is that when you try to take one solution and apply it across the entire populace of the United States, it doesn't it has more nuance than that, right? There's context, and that's what she was trying to point out. Is like, look, she could have said PCOS, she could have said anything, you know, that individually potentially could be problematic for each person and their health, right? And it's not
Smitty,
necessarily
there's
related
always
to
going to be a
how
gray
they
area.
eat. Of course.
There's always going to be a crack. There's always going to be a gray area. I mean, but generally, I think we're on the right idea about trying to come up with universal health care. I think it's a beautiful idea.
I agree.
Of
I
course,
believe
it's a
Emma and I
beautiful
both
idea. All
disagree with that
socialism and
idea.
communism is a great idea
Are you
until
cooking this, Emma?
human greed gets in the way. I'm
So
sorry, it
first
just
and
could never
foremost,
happen.
foremost, most thyroid disorders come from autoimmune disease, specifically Hashimoto's thyroiditis or Graves' disease. That is 70% of cases of thyroid disorders. It's not nutritional, like people eating improperly that causes thyroid disorder. That's wild. That's a crazy claim to make.
Ma'am, nobody said that.
The
What
guy
I'm
above you
saying
said that,
is,
Captain.
no, what I said is, see, how do you add facts and then throw a twist in it? Jeez. Okay,
That's
listen.
exactly how leftists always argue.
What
They
was
got
the
nothing
twist?
to say. They
GMC
change
is
the
paid
subject
to
and the
do
impact.
that.
I'm not paid to do anything. Smitty, did Cope not say the most thyroid disorders were
Hey,
because
hey,
of people
hold
eating
on.
improperly?
Oh, I'm not
Yes.
trying. I'm not pointing
Thank
out
you.
this. I'm not pointing out no one this. No attacking. Like I say, I want to say each other. Like I say to you, it's both parties doing this shit to us, not just one. We had to stand up for all.
Absolutely.
That's
It's
why.
not though. There's one party specifically going after human rights and
No,
civil liberties, and it's not the Democratic Party.
Who?
Oh, bullshit. They've
Are you
shot
kidding?
down everything that would stop them from making money. The
Like what?
DNC is unfucking believable.
Like
Hold
what?
on. What party? What party is that?
The Republican Party is going after civil liberties and human rights every day.
Ma'am. Listen,
That's the dumbest
hold
shit
on,
you could say.
Stop. Hold on. Can I ask you a quick? Hold on. Quick question. What? I'm not attacking you, Emma. What? Liberties you lost of the Republican Party?
Women do not have access to health care and are dying. Are you
That's
joking?
the dumbest shit you could say. That's not true in any way. Every
Linnea
woman
Gray,
I know
Amber
can go to
Thurman,
the
Jocelyn
hospital.
Vericelli, Tasha Wilkinson, Adriana Smith. Do you want me to keep going?
Is that because
All
they were
women who have
women, or
died.
was there other circumstances involved?
All women
Or-
who have died due to lack of access of health care, Captain.
There are lots of people who die every day because they don't have access to health care.
They died specifically because Amber or Adriana Smith, for example, 9 weeks pregnant, through a blood clot, became brain dead. Can we agree she was dead?
It's by the states now. It's not by the government.
So hold on. There's a point here, right? Whenever you are brain dead, you are no longer living. You're not coming back from that, correct? Wild fucking work, chat. Wild fucking work.
That was a permanent perma. She's gone. But
Literally ending the live to run is crazy. Smitty, that was... Okay, let me check my TikTok DMs, Cam. Hold on. I gotta log into it on my phone. Okay, let's see what Cam came up with, chat. Ugh. What? Let me log in. We'll just continue with Apple on this one then, because I just don't feel like fucking dealing with it. Oh. Hit the wrong button. At least they thought universal healthcare was a good idea. If only they had other ideas past that. It's wild though, Smitty. Why is it they got super buck with me every time I went to open my mouth, but were so respectful to you? Why are men, Smitty? Why are men? All right, chat, let's make sure we're tapping the screen, sharing the live, doing all of the good things. If we could go ahead and knock out this goal for the day, that would be great. Go ahead and donate to the Dollar and Change Train for change. We need to knock out at least half of this goal to keep the show running. Half of this goal keeps the show running and the lights on. The other half of this goal is hopefully going to get me to Minnesota to help protest against Jake Lang. Right, telling people to go to the gym is fucking crazy. They're gross. Gross people. I don't want to make my first song. Oh my god, I just want to be able to click this link over here. Stop it. I already logged in. Okay, I need to do it on my computer because it's making me mad. Hold on, Cam. I got you. Like, my mom has Hashimoto's. And she can't gain weight. And she's on medicine for it. And, like, still, she has issues. So, like, to say that, like, thyroid disorders are because you eat poorly is fucking wild work. Such a red pill take.
We are high, we carry the Dems, we preach the Constitution,
I'm done.
We honor her name. We are high, we carry the Dems, we preach the Constitution.
Guys, what is happening with my life? Oh my god. It's better than what I came up with, Cam. Hold on, let me see if is it this one? No, where was it? Ah. No, where did it go? Oh no, I lost it, I think. Oh, here we go. Cam made that. And then this Suno made this one for me. I haven't heard it yet, so hold on. I don't want it to be like a slow song, so I hope it's not a slow song. I want it to be upbeat and fun. Dude, this guy is crashing the fuck out in my DMs. So look, I want you guys to say so this was Patriot 1776. We went over into his live Sunday night. Let's see. I told him, I said, you're a liar, because he muted me and booted me after he said he wouldn't. I said, by the way, the Heller decision says you can own a handgun. You don't have an unlimited right to guns. And I would have cooked you. That's why you booted me. Right? Because he said the Supreme Court ruled in the Heller decision about the Second Amendment. He said, show me where the Supreme Court has the right to decide what right you have. Supreme Court does not have that authority. Their job is not to interpret the Constitution. Their job is to apply it as it is written. Maybe you should go read the writings of the Founding Fathers and the Federalist Papers, especially 39 and 49. You might actually learn something. James Madison in Federalist 39 and Federalist 49. He insisted the Constitution's meaning is fixed and cannot be altered by interpretation. I said, so by this logic, the Supreme Court rulings you brought up aren't relevant. It's not their job, according to you, which would still make me right about Article 1, Section 8 of the Constitution. There's a reason you booted me, and it's because you would have been cooked either way. And he just started crashing out in my DMs. Crashing out. All right, let's see. Are you going to play? I don't hear anything. What the heck? I don't know, guys. This is wild work. All right, guys. So I'm only going to be on for about 20 more minutes, and then I'm hopping off. So if we could knock out the, what is it, 20-something dollars to get this to $100, let's see. What's up? I was wondering what I was doing wrong. I was subtracting the entire goal. Silly me. Jesus Christ. I can't do anything, chat. I can't math. Oh, $15.82. If we could knock out this $15, chat, let's fucking go. I can't math. Let's see. Remix. Edit. What does edit do? Oh, wait. Hi. You're not playing. Oh, I have it muted. Jesus Christ. It's user error, chat. Ew, why is it slow? I don't like that.
We are high in.
No, I hate it. No bagpipes. What are we doing? Ah, Cons was way better. Okay. Cams. I thought you were talking about Noah Khan. No. 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 Why is it so
We are high.
What?
I am at the table with the plan. Bigger than a paycheck, bigger than one man. Healthcare for the people, not the bill you cannot run. Women make their own choices, that should be day one. Call it what it is, let everybody see. Democratic socialism built for you and me. We are high Emma at the table with the plan. Bigger than a paycheck, bigger than one man. Healthcare for the people, not a bill you can't outrun. Women make their own choices, that should be day one. Call it what we are high.
I have to upgrade for that song. No. Oh. Fuck! Okay. It's okay, guys. I'm gonna figure it out. That was so good. Hold on, there was another one too.
We are high.
Wait, are those the same?
We are high.
Those are the same. I don't like how slow these are.
2, 3.
I can't post it until I gotta pay for it. I gotta upgrade to pay for it.
Hear me out. We're done with crumbs on the table. Rent's too high, bills stack up. But the cure should not be able to hide behind a gate built.
It's Suno is what Mikey sent me. Mikey sent me Suno. I know, it's low-key good. I want this one.
We are high Emma at the table with the plan. Bigger than a paycheck, bigger than one man. Healthcare for the people, not a bill you can't outrun. Women make.
No, I agree. AI music is bad, but it's fun to make. I'm not gonna lie, it's super fun. I'm just trying to. I'm trying to make a song to combat "We Are Charlie Kirk." Like screen record it? Can I do that? Let's try it, chat.
We are high Emma at the table with the plan. Bigger than a paycheck, bigger than one man. Healthcare for the people, not the bill you cannot run. Women make their own choices, that should be day one. Call it what it is, let everybody see. Democratic socialism built for you and me. We are high Emma at the table.
Okay. Yeah, pirate that shit. W, let's see. Okay, let's see if it worked. I'm gonna open up my Wondershare. New project. Let's go. Sent me one as well. All right, Carol. Let's see. Whoa, why did you open over here? That's weird. I've literally never had you in this window. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hello? Stop it. Over here. Thanks.
We are High Emma, we are the timeline's digital revolution. We are the receipts, we are the logical conclusion. We are the threads, we are the breakdown, the deconstruction. We are the take, we are the leftist instruction. We are the platform, we are the corrective intervention. We are the discourse, we are the clout fighting tension. We are the V-collage, we are the aesthetic ascension. We are High Emma, the echo chamber's dimension. We are High Emma, and we are never ever logging off. No, we are never ever logging off.
Oh my god, my emo dreams! Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god! That's wild, Caro. I love it. Teen Titans vibes is crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay, videos, screen recordings. Oh. See my captures. How did that song get stuck in my head? What just happened? Jenna, Judy rocks. Hi, Jenna. Jenna, you have to go look at my latest video to find out why I'm Judy from HR. I'm the head of HR in Rolette, Texas. I'm writing everybody up. Everybody's getting a write-up today. Oh my god. Hell yeah, you guys are getting written up. We're at 28,000 likes and we've been live for an hour. All of y'all are getting written up. Every single fucking one of you. That's crazy. Chat, you're all fired. We haven't hit the goal. Y'all aren't even tapping the screen. What are we doing? Why am I here in this hot ass fucking room? I could be napping, chat. I could be napping right now. That's crazy. I extended the show and didn't take a nap today. For what? Check the blue app. Okay. Brooke, thank you for the $1 for capitalism. That's it. That's insane, chat. You guys don't even like me. I done took some time off. Like, literally took some time off, and you guys were so excited. You guys were like, we're gonna miss you so much. We can't wait to have you back. Yeah, Lindsay. Everyone except the people who donated today are getting written up. Exactly that. Exactly that. This is what I think of every time I say I done took some time off. This is the sound that plays in my head. Hold on, chat.
I took over a year off and cut you bitches some slack. Tell a friend to tell a friend. She's back. I took over a year.
That's what plays in my head every single time I say that. Yeah, Dark Queen, hold on. It's Suno, SUNO.com. Lindsay said, woo, keeping my employment record clean today. Kim, you did donate a masterpiece. You're exempt. Oh, let's not put it in mutual aid. Let's put it in general. Wow. Look at me. Just. That's crazy, chat. Wild freaking work. Alright, guys. I am, however, getting off in the next 20-ish minutes. So let's see. Let me make sure I don't have any thank yous to give out real quick. And we will see if we can find one more MAGA live to get into. If I could figure out my phone's inner workings. Let's freaking go. You're welcome, Dark Queen. Chat, don't make me finish the call on my own. I'm poor is crazy, Andrea. You guys don't appreciate my quippy humor. You don't appreciate my big brain, which, oh my god. My son told me today, he said, Mom, I want a big brain like you. I said, well, that's why we have to go to school every day, buddy. Are you so excited to go back to school today? He said, yeah, I can't wait to have a big brain. Hopefully he's being nice, because he had a real problem last year with friendly hands. So hopefully he's being nice. Chat, I think we should go into the Discord and brainstorm a couple new political topics as well. I think I want to keep abortion as healthcare and the Republican Party's hypocrisy, but I want to change the other two up. I hope he's exhausted. I'm ready to lay down and doze off. That'd be great. I think we need to refresh our topics. Bro, they just reset. Smitty, they just reset. Wild freaking work. Let's go, Smitty. These people are insane.
Orders came, but the people never left.
Santa Anna signed a treaty because he lost the war.
No, this land was stolen.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was.
It was only stolen in your mind.
It's always stolen. Yep,
No,
that's right.
You're twisted.
That's
You're
right.
twisted.
Because there's dumb people that came over here a long time ago to try to claim this land, and they can't because it's
You
already
don't know
been
what you're
claimed.
talking about, lady.
I do.
No,
I
you
do.
don't.
I do because
No,
I'm
you- are you
native
Navajo?
and I'm Mexican.
Are you
Bro,
Navajo?
I know what I'm talking about.
Are you Nez Perce? Are you Cherokee? No, you're lost.
I'm Navajo, motherfucker.
Raza Azteca, the race.
I'm Navajo. I'm Navajo, and I'm Mexican, and I'm Filipina. What's up?
I thought you were you know
Jewish.
what?
I am.
The only
I'm a
claim
fucking
you
mutt.
have is your Navajo part. The Filipinos weren't here. Nice of a
Yeah,
people. as
dude,
they
you
are.
know nothing about history.
I know everything.
No,
about
you
it.
don't. No, you don't.
Yes.
Nobody knows
We
everything.
just leave Jeffrey alone
Nobody
because
knows
he's a
everything.
boomer, and it's like talking to the TV. He's been programmed.
Yeah,
his entire
exactly.
life.
That's because you guys are scared.
That's why I wasn't talking.
It's like, I swear,
going right down
boomers,
the line.
boomers are the worst. I'm sorry, some of them are the
Patriot,
worst,
do it
man.
with me
They
right
are
down the
so
line. It's a done
stuck.
deal.
in a
You're trying to
fucked
make
up
a race,
mindset. Like you guys
generational divide.
became,
You're an
you guys
idiot.
had
You know what?
fucking money up the yin yang. You guys blew it on stupid shit, and then pulled up the ladder for everybody else and said, "Fuck y'all, fuck all the other
Agreed.
generations."
Nicole is. Oh, where'd she go? I was gonna address the stolen claim.
I let her go because it was too much.
Gotcha. Is there anybody else in here that thinks that the
What the fuck? This time it just said live is ended on my phone. It didn't say discontinued. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see if they reset again. We're gonna see if they reset again. What the fuck is this? What is happening? What is happening, Smitty? These people are okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep their profile open on my phone. Let's see. Here you go, Smitty. I'm gonna give you this one. Smitty, I just DM'd you one. Okay, let me check my Discord, the MAGA Hunting lives chat. Let's see. Not Shek, not you sending me the one I just sent Smitty. That's so funny. Should I send it to you, Smitty? Here. MAGA men are absolutely terrified of smart women. That is a fact, Tortilla. All right, let's go check this one out. This is that guy that was crashing out my DMs. Oh, come on, Smitty. Let's go together. It'll be fun, Smitty. Let's go. Yes. Bet. Let's go. Smitty's a better internet husband than RJ, I just want to say.
Person's funeral.
That's called being an entitled little shit.
Yeah, and now you've got hundreds
I'm in the queue.
of survivors and family members, if not thousands of the people who lost their lives on 9/11 who are demanding that you do not show up at
That's
the
not
25th
true.
anniversary of 9/11. You don't show up. They don't want you there.
Well, he would gladly.
And he says, I'm going to go there and represent. No,
He needs to step
no,
down.
he wants to go. He really wants to go. He wants to go there and he says, I'm going to go there and support the families of those people that were lost. They don't want you there. Do you not listen? They've literally said, we do not want you there.
We need to move the goalposts from. We need to move the goalposts for mayors and governors, just like the presidency. You have to be born in America, just same as Senate and Congress. Like you need to be born in America on American soil to hold any sort of government beyond city council, in my opinion.
It's like right here. Okay, guys, Blue Bloods right here. He was law enforcement in New York City. He can literally tell you there are people there that was there during that time, that had their families, members of their families and friends that were killed during that time. And they're right now, people are literally saying they do not want Mamdani there. He lives in New York City.
That is correct.
You know, and that's the thing is that these people don't get it.
They have over 85,000 signatures. We have a month to go to get to 100,000. People said, well, it should be countrywide. Well, listen, I'm only, and I said something the other day. Some people thought I was being a little disrespectful. But I'm only worried about New York City. Okay, we got to worry about the people because this is where this thing happened. Okay, and with him, I'll give you when you were talking about the young lady the other day was one of our soldiers. The New York City Police Department pipe band, the FDNY pipe band, went there and gave her a good send off along with her fellow soldiers and her battalion. Okay, but they said that we do not want him here because we don't want it all be all about him in a photo op where he's going to come over there smiling, and after he leaves, he's going to say, "And I don't give a fuck," and that's it, plain and simple. And
he doesn't care about the people of he doesn't give a flying rat's ass about the people of New York City.
In Staten Island, New York, and there's a gentleman named Scott Labadio, and Scotty's a patriot. Scotty was the person that stuck the 6-foot statue in front of City Hall with the middle finger, telling him in a nice way, "Go fuck yourself." Okay. Now, at one of the events yesterday, Scotty had a medical emergency at one of the events yesterday, which Mamdani got booed out of. Not the police commissioner. He got booed out of, but he's always trying to second her all the time. I went to a ceremony not too long ago, and I walk in, and on the left hand side, you're supposed to see her chair. On the left turn, and then you're supposed to see the first deputy commissioner. She had to second him and give up her seat to him. And somebody overheard me talking. Somebody overheard me talking and say, and it would turn out it was somebody that worked for him. Like, yo, why does this fucking man here? He doesn't like us. Okay, let him stay over in his house across the street. Okay, and so on. And let her do her job as the commissioner, and let her take her seat of pride and respect, and let the first deputy commissioner sit on the other side who works with her together. And then you have the dais with the uniformed personnel, the chief of the department, etc. But the point that I'm trying to make is that this person questioned me or overheard me. Oh, well, you don't like the mayor? No, I do not like the mayor. I don't like people that try to undercut us, try to talk bad about us, and they get elected. Did you vote for him? No, I did not. I didn't care for none of y'all because a couple of y'all went into my man's neighborhood and said, once we get in office, you're going to have to do as we want and do as you're told. And I got news for you. And said,
that's not how it works.
Right.
Blue blood, I live in Utah, southern Utah.
So why are you worried about this?
I was 23 at the time.
From Utah.
I literally remember everything that happened that day. I remember everything I did. I was supposed to go to work on that day. I didn't. I went down to my friend's house because he lived in a house with a bunch of other guys. I went in upstairs, woke him up, woke all the others up, or downstairs, woke him up, woke all his others up, and I said, "Tell them to get upstairs right now." I went upstairs, woke all the other guys up, and I said, "You guys got to get up right now." They're like, "Why?" And I said, "America is under attack." They're like, "What?" I went into the living room, turned on the TV, and we watched it. It was right before the second plane hit the towers, second tower.
I saw it live too.
Okay? And we watched that. and we sat there and watched it all day.
You got a guy in the comment. You got a what does it say? What would say Elizabeth Miller then? She thinks he should be there. Just curious. No. Just let me let you know about one thing. This is not when you get a petition and you're by the supermarket or on a corner of your local neighborhood getting signatures for an elected official to be elected or reelected. Okay, this is coming directly from the parents, the moms, the dads, the aunties, the grandmothers, the grandfathers, and so on.
So, guys, I want you to recognize there is a petition, right? There is a petition, and it does have a claim that there are family members who have signed this petition. But even Snopes did a dive on this. There's almost 80,000 signatures on this petition. And out of that 80,000 signatures, there's maybe a couple thousand of them who are relatives of the victims who signed the petition. Like, this is just a petition on change.org that anybody could sign.
Hey, that day, like I said, we watched all day long. We were scared to death. We were on the phones.
What does that have to do with Mom Donnie,
you know? And the other thing, too, is guess what? That night, we went to a candlelight vigil on our campus praying for all of you people. Praying for everybody in New York City.
We did the same thing.
Yesterday, I was told, I don't know if you know this person, but I found out she's a total piece of shit. Her name is Makeup by Noel.
I'm not going to post the petition against
And
the
minute I got in there, she said to me, "Oh, Blue Bloods, I heard about you. I heard you a dirty ass fake cop." Really? Oh no. And listen to this guy, and this guy was talking about a guy named Hawk in Tennessee or Texas.
I'm not finding any Trump lives right now. So I think I'm just gonna call it. We've got a couple more minutes till 1 o'clock. I think I'm gonna end it at 1. Holy crap. If we could knock out the rest of this $15, that would be great. So that way we could at least get to $100, have the half of the goal met. That would be lovely. We're like, this is my first day back. We've done really, really well, in my opinion, on my first day back. Knocking out the majority of this goal. It's just, unfortunately, if we can't knock out the whole goal, then I just don't get to go to Minnesota. And that's okay. It's okay if I don't get to go to Minnesota. It's fine. I would really like to go tell Jake Lang off, personally. That's what I want to do. But if I don't get to do that, I will survive. Holy crap. Sorry, guys. I'm so sleepy. I might lay down for the next hour because I got to pick up Jax shortly, but not soon. I still have a couple of hours and I could clean the house when he's home. So I did a bunch of stuff yesterday and I'm just knocked out. I'm just tired. I had this entire list. Ignore my terrible handwriting, but I had this entire list of things to do. And I got most of them done except for 4 things yesterday. And I'm just exhausted. He was in my town last week. Talk about a jump scare. Oh no. I mean, he probably just wouldn't get beat up all the time if he didn't have such a punchable face. You know what I mean? I'm gonna snuggle with Professor Peach over here. That's what I'm gonna do. Emma's got a grift. I know, Brooke. I'm so sorry. I really just need to lay down. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of Trump lives right now. Oh, they let Smitty up, but they didn't let me up. What the fuck?
Smitty, start us out.
Do I get to go first?
Yeah.
I was just on what happened on 911. I don't think that we've forgotten. I certainly haven't. I was in the military when this happened.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah, appreciate that. And it was horrible. It's awful.
Hell yeah, Mikey.
You know, I guess I'm going to add to the topic here of just saying that, you know, the U.S. Treasury Department in 2020 under the Trump administration tried to quietly siphon off $4 million from the fire department in New York's World Trade Center health program over a 4-year period. Now,
where's your proof of that?
It's here. I can show you what I'm looking at on my screen if you'd like. We can do it that way.
Yeah, do a green screen. Now, I'm just while you're doing that, I'm going to explain the reason why I made this post and put it up here.
House.gov.
Okay, the reason why. Hold on just a sec. I'll put you in a big screen.
It's
Expand.
okay. It's house.gov if you want my source. I mean,
Yeah, hold on just a second. I got to do this.
Okay.
But the reason why I.
You want me to put it on the big screen?
Yeah, hold on just a second. Let's see if it'll let us do it this way.
Yeah. You got to turn your camera on. Smitty, turn your camera on and I can expand you.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Whoops, my bad.
Uh-oh.
Okay, there you go. Now, here's the thing. Okay, .gov.
So
Which
this is house.gov right here is the source. So this is the AI overview, but this is where they're getting their source from is house.gov. I don't know if my camera is going to get it in there, but maybe.
Can we go to house.gov?
Okay, I want you to go to the actual house.gov article. I don't want an AI thing. But here's the thing. The
Musk
reason
and Trump's
why
direction, House Republicans deny crucial aid for New York disaster victims, 9/11 first responders, working families. So
okay, but here's the thing. That's an AI overview. I don't believe in AI overview.
This isn't the AI overview. I went from so So this was the AI overview. And then I went to house.gov right here and clicked on their house.gov, and this is what it brought up. This is
Okay,
from
well, I don't know
Congressman
if
Dan Goldman
I'm
right
trying to
here
get up,
of the
Cap.
10th
that's a
District of New
Democrat.
York.
Yep, I don't believe anything Congressman Dan Goldman says.
Okay, let's
Dan
do. Okay,
Goldman's
hold on.
Dan Goldman's
We'll
been
we'll
proven
we'll
not to
fight.
be a trustworthy person. But like I
Sure.
said, the reason why
We can do
I
this
brought this
source.
up, the reason why I brought this up and I made this is because of the fact that I was watching the news this morning, and Abdul El Said is a guy that's running for Congress in Michigan. Okay, he was hanging out
Senate.
with
He's running for
Hassan
Senate.
Parker
Piker.
last night. Okay, during the primary election, he was hanging out with him. Hassan Parker literally stated that America got what it deserved on 9/11. How can you, as a person who is running for Congress to represent the American people, sit there and hang out with a person that says America got what they deserved on 9/11? How can you do that? How can you literally hang out and support a person who thinks that? These are American citizens. I don't know anybody who passed away in 9/11. I've never met any of these people or nothing like that. I have friends that have family members that have done that, okay, or that were unalive during that time. But I don't know anybody who did. But guess what? I do not want another American citizen unalived for something like that. I don't care. I don't want any
I
American
agree.
citizens unalived. So why would and I made that because I'm so fed up with the fact that we've got Americans who are willing to frickin' vote for somebody like Abdul El Said, Zoran Membrani, that hangs out with Hassan Parker.
Host, real quick though, if you're gonna, just like my claim, if you're gonna say that Hassan Piker said that, can you just show us where he said that? And then secondly, there's somebody in the request. I think her name is DNC Emma. She's been trying to come up. She's got a lot of good information and she's very respectful. If you guys could let her up.
Okay,
Thanks.
hold on just a second.
I'll mute now.
Let me change my thing back real quick here. Okay, so but you guys talk. I will go look that up and I'll show you.
Okay. Hey guys, welcome up. Okay, after Schmitty, who did we introduce? Was it Enterprise? Enterprise? Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I looked at the Hassan Parker thing because I don't know the guy. I really don't care. He's not what the people voted for yesterday. Said won his primary, and he will be contending to win an election. He's an American, first of all. I don't care what you think. He has the right to run. Second of all, if we're going to talk about people hanging out with people, why was Donald Trump having dinner and having, nice little luncheons during this last campaign cycle with people like Kanye West and Nick Fuentes? I mean, Nick Fuentes literally loves talking about right-wing propaganda, and I don't want to say it to get the live taken.
All right. Can I interject a second, sir? I'm kind of take that as an insult. I'll take it as an insult, and it's not Parker, it's Piker. I noticed.
I served on 9/11.
No,
I was
sir.
there. I was in the Air Force. I was at Barksdale Air Force.
I'm going to correct you on something, sir, because this man has been known, and he's being watched right now because he has connections with people in T groups out of the United States of America. He also has connections with T groups that are in the confines of the Turkish hemisphere, which is his home country. Okay, he don't
That's
like
your
Jews.
opinion. That is not
He's
true.
also brought forth into New York, sir. Even when I was a police officer in New York, sir, I have several family members. Okay, and I know people in intelligence. That's correct, sir. That's correct. I was there on the second and third day of 9/11, sir.
And all anecdotal blue blood. Sorry, but it is.
Okay, I was there in the second. No. You're not going to talk over me, sir. It's not going to happen with me.
You literally interrupted me, sir.
Sir, because I'm correcting you on something.
Sir.
We are talking about 9/11. We're not talking about Nick Fuentes.
You could wait until the end. You could wait until he's done and then correct him.
Hold on.
Host literally said no talking over.
It's not your turn right now. We're gonna hold on for a second.
Hold on. I told you the rules. You will not talk over people when somebody else is talking. You will wait your turn. Is that clear?
Thank you, host.
Absolutely, but just so you know, host, Enterprise was speaking and Blue Blood's
Hold on,
interrupted.
Emma. We haven't
This goes
introduced
for
you
everybody.
yet, Emma,
I
so
don't
you're
care
gonna
if you're
wait.
right or left.
I
It
use
goes
my
for
time.
everybody.
I'm just saying, let's play. We're playing.
Okay,
Go
Emma.
ahead,
Okay,
Emma.
here we go. So there you go. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to drop you. If I tell you to hold on, we haven't introduced you yet, and you keep trying to talk and unmute and all that stuff, you're getting dropped. I don't give a shit. Bye, Emma.
With all due respect, Emma's a good person. She doesn't try to rattle cages.
No,
And,
she's disrespecting the rules of the room that the host has laid out. So
but
no, she's
but
not being a good
Ryder,
person.
but Ryder, by that same, if you're going to hold that line, then so did Blue Blood, because Enterprise was talking, Blue Blood interrupted him, and then
All right, so if
insisted
I'm
that he
spouting
keep
bullshit,
interrupting,
no, if I'm
just like
spouting
he's
bullshit
interrupting
now,
me
if I'm
right now.
spouting
Ryder,
bullshit,
look
if
what
I'm
he's
spouting,
doing.
okay,
I
but if
hope
I'm
that
spouting
you
bullshit, if I'm
hold the
spouting bullshit,
same
let the
Okay,
host remove
standard for
me. Let the
everyone,
host
right?
remove me
let's
then.
let
Let the
Live
host remove
finish
me then.
what he's saying. Hold on, because they did start talking over each other. I get it, but I hadn't even introduced Emma into the conversation yet. So hold on. Okay, Live, finish what you're saying.
Can we bring Emma back up though? I mean, if we're not going to drop Blue Blood while he interrupted me,
No, you could drop me. You could drop
let's
me if
hold the
you
same
like. Go
line.
ahead.
No, I'm
Hey
saying let's
guys,
have a
what
good
did I
conversation,
say?
Blue. Let's just have a good conversation. We could
No,
bring
I
Emma
don't want to
back
have a
up
conversation with you because you go from bullshit to bullshit, and I don't like when people
again.
try to insult
Again,
my
now
city
now
and
you're
9/11.
personally
I don't
Enough.
like
attacking
that.
me.
Okay,
Not us getting him to end the fucking live again, chat. What is happening? I was simply pointing out who interrupted. Be so fucking for real. Got him. Got him. Let's see if he resets. Let's see if he resets. What the fuck? Guys, can we knock out this last $15 to get me off the internet, please? Please, please, please. I am tired. Not you wish following me. That's so funny. What the hell? Oh, wild freaking work. They're just throwing fits today, chat. Throwing fits. Big back babies. Alright, let me make sure I don't have any thank yous to give out, because I'm going to get off the internet. I'm going to get off the internet. I'm tired. I want to be able to lay down before I get jacks. Let's see. Clearly he's having a tantrum. I know, it's just wild work. So that's 2 lives we got to just end today, chat. And so that's 2 lives we got to end just today. Not to mention our friend Salty Rainbow, aka Andrew whatever, has not been back on the internet for like weeks. Literally, I wasn't even on the internet for weeks, and Salty still never came back. Oh, Smitty. Smitty, thank you for the $15. You better come hunting with me later. I absolutely will, Smitty. I can panel all day long with my son. It's just easier for me to run the show when my son is at school. Paneling's not a problem, though. You send me all the lives you want me to be a part of, and I will absolutely be there. So let's... That's the goal. All right, chat. I'm going to get off for a little bit. You guys might see me paneling with Judy later. Especially with Schmitty. I don't think Salty dropped out. No, let's see. Is it Lawson? California State House. State Assembly, and no, it doesn't look like he's dropped out. Let's see. Social. Let's go check out his Facebook page, see what he's got going on. Oh, the Facebook page isn't there. Okay. See his Twitter? Hmm. I mean, he's been posting on Twitter. So, can you play my song as an outro? Yeah, the one from TikTok? I gotta get back on it. Let's see. And then I'm gonna go lay in bed for a while, chat. All right, chat. This is it. And then I'm going sleepy buys for a little bit until I have to go get my child.
We are high, we carry the Dems. We preach the Constitution. We honor her name. We are high, we carry the Dems. We preach the Constitution. We honor her name. We are we carry the Dems. We preach the Constitution. We honor her name. We are high.
All right. Goodbye, guys. I love you. Oh, hold on. Let's see who's on to raid. Shit. I always forget this part. Fuck. Hello? Why am I so bad at this? Everyone go raid Jess. Love you. Bye.